Right. Where is the music?
They're so bad. Fuck.
Austin's the only one who's not gonna be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chandler should probably be here in about another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Ish.
I gotta put some icy hot on my shoulder. Hold on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
No.
Oh, I can hear you guys now. Great.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
I don't understand these things. They're just. That's what happens when you buy off-brand shit.
Yeah, like Mac and Apple.
Sir, I am working off of the PC I built. Thank you very much. Now everybody's frozen. What the nonsense? This is. Oh, I can't.
Oh man.
This is unnecessary.
Damn it.
But stop.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
Hey, at least you didn't have to give me the Heimlich. I really thought I was gonna like have to get you to do that for like 2 seconds. No, I was choking and
I'm
like
kidding. I'm kidding.
I thought I muted myself when I was running out of the room, but apparently I was just coughing in the twins' ears, just like, ugh.
Yummy.
Gillian, what PC did you build?
I built like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's not new. No, not in any way. But I built it for when I was still editing videos, so it can also game. It's just older, but you know, does what it needs to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does anybody want to give me a recap for inspiration D20 reroll dice thing?
Let me pull up my notes and let me see if let me see. Maybe. Okay, let me give it a shot here. See how this goes.
Yeah.
So what happened? So Deckard finally got the message that we sent him a few sessions ago, and then Terowin, flew back to us. And then I see her, come with her giant golden dragon to the inn that we're staying at. We all get up and, see each other again, but we cannot find Alistara or Drax. And I was told that, when the other guys were doing their thing, they found Dorian, and they left Leland and Dorian in the capital, or they went to the capital. They tell me that the Grim Eye Inn has been destroyed. The town was burned and everyone is dead. That made me really sad. And that's also where Deckard's underground, lair thing is. So we don't know what the state of that is. We found out, or I should say, I found out because I wasn't there, that Larjamagar, that name.
Larjagarmar.
Larjamargar.
Larjamargar.
Largemouth eating.
There's an inn in there, guys. It's Lauren Dramargar.
Lauren Dramargar?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. That is not how I had to spell it. Okay, Lauren Dramargar is the, almost, I guess, goddess dragon in the Golden Orb.
Lauren's large mom.
Who? What?
Lauren's large mom.
Lauren's large mom. Okay, sure. And then the daughter of the Bahamut, whatever her name is, that saved the world. apparently Cade told us that Drax has been taken by the Thieves Guild, and now Alastaro is dead. So that also
Potentially.
made me sad. Potentially. Well, that's true. Cade does not believe that Alastaro is dead. He is
No,
convinced.
Cade does.
Cade does, yeah.
It's
Cade's the
Alondor.
only. He's the only one that believes that he's dead.
Okay, you're right. Alondor is
Everyone believes
convinced Alastaro is not dead, and he is perfectly fine. But we do know that Drax has been taken. And now the Thieves Guild is going to be going after Cade. And we hear a wet slap at the front door while we're, inside looking at the traps that Cade set, because we went somewhere else. Apparently that's not in my notes, so we went somewhere. What is a house or a safe house?
So Harley and Alondor went to the puff pastry place.
Yep.
And then after, Harley went to another a shop that he knows about to get some information on the underground
Yep.
groups here.
Yep. But yeah, we found a slash of red paint or blood, we don't know, on the door. We think it's blood, but we're not sure. That's all I got. So feel free to fill in the gaps, because I'm sure I missed
Yeah,
some.
it's pretty good. D20 reroll for you for this session. Yeah, it's pretty good recap.
Nice. D20 reroll. Now I
So-
gotta remember that. That's the hardest part here.
So yeah, y'all are standing outside of the safe house looking at the front door. And there's a red crimson streak across it.
Can I smell it? See if it's blood or not.
Oh, it smells very much like blood, Cade.
Yes.
I'm gonna I'll touch it and kind of like smell it and be like,
Ew, why are you touching that?
That's gross.
Give
It was-
me a medicine check.
See how fresh it is.
I'm gonna see if Deckard has any mops or brushes in here.
13.
Yeah, this is human blood.
Okay.
I wonder where this
Good
blood
enough.
came from. It's definitely human.
Humanoid or
We don't
human?
think that's Drax's blood, do we?
Human. No, this isn't Drax's blood.
Oh, duh. He's part of a dragon.
I can tell I definitely tell the difference.
Well, it's definitely not Alistaro's blood, because he's a fairy.
Right. I know the smell of his blood too. Definitely not either one of them.
don't
I feel
think
like by
Drax's
now we've
blood
pretty
was
much
like
all
that.
bled around you. You would probably know all of our blood.
Oh, for sure.
No blood.
I mean, you're the only human here, so
Oh, fair point. Oh,
Yeah,
is it my
yeah.
blood? I don't think it's my blood.
this
Did I lose
This
a
is-
large amount of blood at any point?
doesn't smell like you. No, not quite
Oh,
as
it
sweet.
doesn't smell like me. Great.
Your blood's almost sweet.
That's concerning coming from.
Yeah, please.
Okay, I
Call
arguably the blood
yourself a Starian.
specialist.
Yes. Why is that again?
Cade has it written down as honeysuckle and iron.
Just gonna make a little note in a little notepad and be like, "What?"
Super disturbing,
of-
but okay.
Honeysuckle and metal.
I'm making notes of lavender.
I'm so glad. See, but we don't, need a DNA test. We just need Cade to smell our blood. Is this the dead person? I don't know. Is it them?
I mean, I could if there's.
Alastaro.
It's not.
He
It's
was
not either one
touched.
of
There's
Not
no blood left.
I'm gonna
It's
go
no one
look
I-
for some
I recognize.
brushes and mops in the house. In a
Uh,
bucket.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
we don't see anybody near us in the street.
No, you
They could've
don't
done
see.
this.
I mean, you see people walking around, going about their day.
And where are we currently at again?
The safe
The
house.
Safe
safe
house.
house.
The safe house. Thank
In
you.
the
That's where
capital.
we're at.
Well, damn, he's not here for me to ask. Alondo, did you guys figure out anything? He hardly mentioned, you guys were going to on the hunt, and I would greatly appreciate being able to join.
I believe he has one more place to go. He went somewhere. I think he got some info there. And he said he's got to go talk to someone else.
Right, they found a place. I've been here before. Been in and out of the underbelly of the city, and I went and spoke with one of my contacts, and they gave me a potential location that we should probably check out. A place that kind of deals in black market goods.
dragon parts.
Possibly yes.
Well, lead the way.
Well, I'm gonna clean
we're
the blood
going.
off
We're
the
going
door.
now.
Well, whenever you feel like it, I guess lead the way. I'll help you clean this up, and I'll join Alondor in trying to help clean the door off.
I mean, you better.
This had just
I
happened, right?
feel like it's your fault it's here. So
Like it just happened.
Yeah, just happened.
Can
And-
like as soon as we open the door and do all that, can I fly up and look to see if I see anyone kind of shifty going away from our area?
Yeah, you can fly up now if you want.
Is it just like a like bit, or is it like a symbol?
It's just red streak.
I gotta get to my character.
Holly, do you know of anybody, like any history of this place where this knows what this might mean?
I mean, let me roll for him.
first roll of the night is for someone that's not here.
He's
That's
the only
not
one I
roll
know would
perception.
know.
I mean, I'm not particularly no. I've never been marked by a guild before, so this is new.
I don't know if you had heard of this, sort of thing around here, since you're from here.
I'm not from here.
He's not.
Well, I don't know if you might have maybe have heard of this.
Right. I'm gonna make a perception check up there,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Or investigation.
Perception.
Is Tori quiet for anybody else? Or
That's
just
gonna
me?
be 18.
Just you.
Yeah, looks like a city that has just woken up. This district is alive and bustling. It's about 9:30 in the morning now, and the town is alive with people moving around. You don't see anything odd. No one running or jumping through windows or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay. Lame. Alright. I'll just get back to the ground and just be like, yeah, I ain't see shit. So, I mean, we know who it is, but, yeah. The getting to them is the tough part.
Well,
All right, gang. So what are we doing here? Like, where are we going now?
I think just currently, maybe Harley's guys, can you go get me another bucket of water? This one's pure red now. I think I'm just red washing the walls. Maybe we just paint the whole building red and they'll never know it's marked.
Oh my god. I don't know about that one, bud.
I
We just
game
over
plan. We try to get in contact with Alistaro, see if he's on the trail. And go talk to Harley's contact, I think, in the black market to see if they have him held somewhere down there.
Okay, so we're trying to find Drax. That's our goal, right? Any
I
other?
would think so. I don't want to abandon
I
him.
agree. I agree. Anything else we need to accomplish or look for or be aware of? Well, just so I'm aware and we're all caught up to speed.
Maybe Cade's assassins.
Oh,
Those are
yeah,
the
we should probably keep an
part
eye out.
of the same people that we're looking for. So
should be.
We think it may be, maybe somebody else is assigned to Cade, and it may not be the same person. They might be behind us.
Well,
That's,
I
Chris just
assume
looking around.
they'd be based out of the same location.
yeah, considering he went
That's fair.
a questioning at the place that the abduction happened, it's probably the same people.
What was I supposed to do? Just not ask anything? We would know nothing.
I didn't say anything. Calm yourself. I'm just saying they're probably the same people. It's not an accusation.
She
I'm
has a point.
sorry. I'm
Cade-
sorry.
Cade,
I'm just
it-
upset.
I
I'm
mean,
just
he's
upset.
Terwin's his kind has been kidnapped, so don't come up to him with questions like that either.
My kind. I am
apologize.
very different from a dragon, but I kind of see where you're going.
I'm sorry. I'm just upset. I'm just upset because Alistaro, I believe, is
Sorry.
gone, and Drax has been taken. So,
Yeah, it's rough on everybody, bud, but you can't be snapping at us when
I
we're trying to kill a
apologize.
bunch of people.
I am apologizing. Trust me, I want blood just as much as you do. Probably more.
Oh, they just gave you some. It's on the door.
Yeah,
You've tainted it.
a
It's all
lot of it.
it's all washed away.
And Harley
gonna
steps
lick it
back
off?
out from inside. He was telling his companions to stay here and keep an eye on the house and to maybe board themselves up in one of the rooms and set up all the traps that Cade, or rig all the traps that Cade has set, just in case.
Another one shot. Playing Harley's NPCs as people try to come in, as in a Home Alone episode.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That'd be hilarious.
That'd be
He,
great.
he steps out of the door and he is kind of talking as he steps out. And says, yeah, so make sure you do that too. All right. So I guess he's got his pack and everything. We go hunting, right?
Hey,
How
hey,
you
How are we
so-
getting there? Are we walking?
Yeah, it's about 4.5 hours.
You're
Walk
gonna see Cade be like,
down.
yeah, yes. Like, Grim, let's go. I'm gonna whistle.
I was just
I
gonna
can't.
ask.
Yeah.
We're
He's
taking Grim
definitely-
with us.
He's definitely coming.
He's a tracker, so
That's fair.
you might be able to sniff him out.
is he a bloodhound?
Is that his accusation? I would never bite him.
Oh my god.
Not for you.
Wait, no,
Hey, take a chill.
Cade.
I'm sorry.
What's
I'm
up?
just testy. I'm testy. I'm
have you not?
hungry, if you know what I
Um,
mean.
Obviously,
That smell just hit me, and I just.
are you
I'm
guys?
sorry. I'm a little lightheaded.
It hasn't crossed.
Ugh.
You know, I haven't really thought about it before, but are you guys okay with traveling with him still?
What the hell?
Who?
What?
Cade?
Why would we not be? Also, don't we have to pay attention to the moon?
Well, he's never been blood
should-
hungry before, but you know this. I don't want my blood sucked by.
You make a good
Okay,
point. He's
I
never
can
really mentioned.
I can
He's
control
never
it.
really. Excuse me, Cade. We're
I can-
having a
I'm-
conversation here.
I can. Yeah, you're,
Go over
you're
there.
talking about
I
me,
don't care.
right?
I don't
Right.
care if you can hear me. We're discussing something. You are not in this conversation.
Holly,
Anyways,
where are we going?
so Alondra, you're
Yeah,
right.
but I
He's
want
never
to hear
really
this.
said. He's really never said that he was hungry specifically.
That's
so
the
we should
first
probably.
time he's ever said
That's
it, and
the-
I'm
You're not wrong.
concerned.
Actually,
not
it's
wrong.
not. It's
Yeah.
not actually.
Yeah, it is. It is.
No, I literally went hunting in the woods with Grim shortly after
That's
we.
great. But did you tell us that you were hungry?
I did, if you recall. I said I'm going hunting to eat.
Because I'm hungry.
But that's
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 different.
two different things. That's like
You
I.
were going to feed yourself before you got hungry. You are now hungry. This is a problem for us. Anyways, we should probably get him some food before we do anything else. And then what Cade, where are we at on your moon tracker?
We should have 6 days.
6 days.
6 days.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That we should also
I'm
be aware
glad
of
you're
that.
actually keeping track of it. You know,
Oh,
so it
no.
doesn't sneak up on us.
Definitely.
thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Erwin's gonna be
So-
like, oh my god, do you want some of my blood? Can you control yourself? I will give it.
I
I
can-
can make more. It's easy.
Okay, look, I can greatly appreciate that. I don't require blood often, but where we're going, I'm sure I'll have an abundance of people to choose from that deserve it.
Does
So-
when you like eat others' blood, do you? Is there a specific, you know, kind that you prefer?
That's a good question.
I mean, do blood types exist in the?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All different kinds.
Different
There's
species
got
as
to be
well.
two
Different
for each
species.
species.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reptilians
Well-
aren't very good. It's very cold.
There's
Kind of
like
refreshing.
four blood types for each species.
That's so many.
I mean, particularly, I don't like. I've just dined on, wild animals to satiate my needs, but on the
That's so nice
occasion,
of you to the
I, right,
Yeah,
on the
oh.
occasion,
You've never
know.
gotten hungry enough to do a being like a Someone like us?
No, not by.
Okay,
It's always been a. Go ahead.
give me a history check.
12.
Okay.
That's it.
No.
Have they always
I've-
been like?
They've always
you
been
know, have
bad
they-
people.
Okay,
you
so
have
it has
eaten-
been.
People, just not
Yeah, it's very rare, and only when I'm
not
Does
out
it
of like a
repli-
rage or.
right. No,
Harley
nothing
says,
like
"Oh, I
that.
bet it is very rare, like the rarest you can."
Mwah. Oui, oui. But no, it's only been to replenish my health because it does boost me if I'm famished. You
Do
know?
different things give different boosts?
Good question, Ian.
Maybe I don't. Maybe we
In
shouldn't.
your
inquire.
experience so far, no. But that's kind of why I was having you roll a minute ago. You do know that vampires that you used to hunt would keep special vials of different types of blood labeled.
I've heard rumors.
Delicacies.
Yeah, I've heard rumors that certain bloods of very rare specimens can give, people like me boost of abilities.
And that's
But-
not something you're interested in.
I mean, I don't know the specifics.
Grace,
I've only heard
take
this.
note of his answer to this very specific question.
That you're about to ask, or that he's saying
No, the
now?
one that I just take note of this answer. Is he interested in the different, types of? Is he interested in getting powers from blood? Can
Okay.
you? Sorry,
And he
Kate.
said-
Continue.
Hemomancy?
I use my own blood to give myself abilities, but that's a Death Watch thing.
That's
But-
and you're not seeking out or interested in other abilities you can get from blood.
I mean, not from innocence. No, definitely not.
Okay.
So you've
Alright.
never really attempted or know about any type of
Just from what I've
specific boosts like that. Yeah, you
No,
just don't
just I've heard. I just don't know what they would do, anything specific like that, because I've never come across anything with magical blood before. What I would know would be anything that would give me abilities like that.
Personally, I think that's a good thing because if you had, then you might be a bit more fiending for it.
Fair point.
Blood drugs?
Could it be someone that's technically already dead? They're just still warm, or does it have to be a living creature?
And Ian, tell me if I'm wrong, but I cannot feast on the dead.
an hour after someone has been killed.
When the blood is cold,
blood
it's
curdles.
toxic. Right. It's toxic.
Yeah, but if we're in the middle of something and we happen to kill someone and you're thirsty, you could use that person
Yeah.
because they're already
Guys-
dead anyway.
Do you guys not remember when I bit that one guy we were in battle with?
I
Oh
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's-
Okay.
It
Right.
raised concerns for me.
I mean,
wait,
it's
We
this
got
is
an
a
hour.
Fantastic conversation. Can we do it while we walk?
We are walking, I thought.
No, we have not left yet. Nobody
We haven't
else
left yet.
said,
No,
let's
okay,
go.
yeah,
Because we
he's
were
right, he's
concerned
right.
about his thirst, so we need to get him.
I have it
Hunger.
under control, and if we go, and I imagine there's going to be some conflict, I can satiate my needs there. But it's not a need.
I wouldn't jump to conflict, Cade. This is a very high-level organization that would.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Really think that we can get Drax out of there without any conflict?
I mean, if it comes to it, it comes to it. But right now, we're on a fact-finding endeavor.
Reconnaissance.
Yes.
Again.
Got you.
God.
Unless we just want to go in there, no balls hard, and
Blazing.
that's
Yes.
how you say it, right? No balls hard.
No balls hard.
And then I started blasting.
I didn't know your
I vote for
balls
the
could get
reconnaissance
hard.
option first, and then we can be more prepared if we
Right.
do need to go in guns a blazing.
Of course, it's
It's
smart.
Arrows.
wizard time, motherfucker!
Ob-
Fireball!
Obviously, they know what Cade looks like. Do you think they know? Are they watching us right now outside?
I think it's safe to
Probably.
assume there's some magical means of where they know that I am, because there's no other way for them to know the house that we're at.
Unless they
Um,
followed you here from when you left.
Oh,
I
that's true.
didn't see anything, but that is a good point. Terwin, why don't you
Yes.
go above us and keep an eye out for anybody that might be trailing us?
Yeah,
Mhm,
fly
mhm.
the whole time above us.
I mean,
I'll perch on the roof.
Oh,
I can do
as
that.
we're walking is what he meant. You know, he wants
Yeah.
you to fly
Oh.
above and
like
keep lookout.
we're walking and you're like flying up here looking.
Not gonna
at
be
anybody
super
behind.
suspicious at all. Just a group of
Yeah,
people
that's
with
not gonna stick
their
out like a sore
friends
I mean,
thumb.
flying
this-
above them.
There's plenty of people flying, but I mean, it's better than nothing, bro. I mean,
Those are mostly the Drake Wardens, I think, in the air. Do we see any
True.
other people flying around?
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
A bunch of creatures can fly. It's just a matter of...
you see the Drake Wardens flying around. Every now and then you'll see like someone that's not a Drake Warden, but they look like, you know, they're from the upper echelon of the city.
But on
Hmm.
Dragonback or something? I'm talking about like just someone flying around.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Because
That's-
my kind aren't, well, or the Tiamat ones aren't super, unless you're like a fairy or something. I don't think there's many flying creatures like that.
Yeah,
Unless
so,
they use fly, but
Terwin probably shouldn't just fly around willy-nilly. It would be very out of place,
yes.
is what we're getting to.
it's not illegal, I don't think, is it?
I don't
Not
think so, but
illegal,
it,
but we
it
stick
don't wanna
draws.
draw
I think it
attention.
draws attention more than anything.
Okay. Well, since they know me, do one or two of you want to just tell me which way to go? Like Holly, do you want to show me where to go, and then Alondor and you can maybe see
Well,
the shadows and
I think they might know all of us now because they threw that blood on the door and we all just rushed out like idiots to see what was going on.
Solid
Sh-
point. And if they've been
showed 'em-
following you for any amount of time, they've seen all of us with you.
all right, fair enough. Let's just go.
yes.
Holly, lead the way.
Right, is this way, and he starts to lead you guys down the road.
Okay.
So do we need to get like some street urchins for you to feed on, or
No, I've literally said 3 times now. I can control that. It's the changing into the wolf form that's a challenge, especially during the full
Okay.
moon. But if it comes to blood, I can control myself. I might be a little weaker, but as long as I get blood, every few weeks or so,
Mhm.
I try not to, but I can't
So
control.
we need to find we need to find you somebody soon-ish, not right away, but like
Right. Or it could be an animal. I'm fine with that. But I've only really bitten people a handful of times, and it's only the ones that have tried to kill me.
all right.
great. That's helpful. I'll
Yes.
take it for now. We'll accept it. We can accept that, right, Alondor? Like he's given us
I-
enough.
I think so.
We've been
it's
around
the-
him a lot. Like
The hunger thing just caught me off guard.
it did. That's fair.
I was
I
literally
will-
just saying it smells good, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
something that would catch someone that does not eat blood off guard. That's
It's not the first
Like,
time
we
I've
get,
said
like-
that.
We know, which is why it's now concerned us. It's fine. We understand now. We understand better. It's okay. So
I
we're
didn't-
heading.
This is a method of avoiding the tragedy that has just happened, and they're just trying to focus on anything else.
Heroin. Stop being logical.
I mean, you're not saying I'm wrong.
So we're heading to Harley's guy at the black market. His
He's not-
contact.
He's not my guy.
Oh.
I've never met him before in my entire life.
I am not black market.
Uh,
Sadly.
I'm just giving you a heads up. I do not know this person.
Then how do you know of him?
I got a contact from a contact that I've had in here before.
Okay. That's less reassuring than it was before, but okay.
So y'all are walking down the street, cobblestone. Lots of buildings and houses and shops on your side as you're passing down streets. Turn left and right. This is like walking down like a downtown district area. say like savannah-ish. Um,
Like the clean, good area or the sketchy, I gotta walk fast
no,
area?
clean, good cobblestone. Like if the whole thing was River Street, but
River
on both
Street.
sides.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
There's two very different areas. I just had to
Mhm,
make sure. Okay.
Um. Yeah, and y'all are walking. It's the chatter in the streets is starting to get louder as the more people are coming out. The time is passing on. It's getting to about 10:30. Getting close to noon now as y'all are traveling. So there's more people. The streets are a little more lively.
Did we pack a lunch or were we planning on stopping before?
We brought rations.
I feel like we
Assuming
pretty
we
much always
might-
have food. I always have food with me, personally.
I mean, we always have rations with us, but that's for when we're out of a city. Like,
That's fair.
why not? We have gold. Take advantage of what the city has to offer when we're in one.
I mean, can we get something to go? Like, I don't really want to sit and hang, but we can grab it and go if we pass like a deli or something, bakery.
I love how you assume we all have
You-
gold, bud.
You know what? You know what would be great in the city if they had like
Privileged.
people walking with like carts with wheels on them with like
Mhm.
meats and stuff, like
Oh my
meats
God.
and buns. That would be
Mhm.
great.
Street
Huh.
vendors.
Would you
You
guys
start
want to
looking
That'd be ideal.
around.
Hmm.
You start looking around for something like that. You don't really see any street vendors in this district. What you do see is stumbling out of an establishment a group of about 6 or 7 female characters, all different types of races, and one male character. They all have sashes on. They look a bit drunk. Little bit of day drinking going on.
Fucking
Oh.
bachelorette party.
Mhm.
Oh, that's one. Maybe we count another, and I say we see 4 on the journey. You think we'll see 4? I'll put 10 gold
I
on
would say
4.
All right. I say 10 on 3.
10 on 3.
3.
10 on 5.
10 on 5. All right. Taryn, are you in on this? You got 10 gold.
Yeah, but I'd rather keep it for, important things.
Like food.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
like surviving.
Well, maybe you can go on with me on this business idea about walking carts with food and buns and stuff.
I would
inside the
invest.
city.
I would invest in that.
I think it's sort
You
of
know-
a good
Gonna have
idea.
me
You know,
pull the cart.
Alondor, from your tour of the city, those do exist in the city, just not
Not
where you guys
here.
are right
Oh,
now.
okay, gotcha.
Maybe we'll pass them on our way.
Yeah, so
Um,
who's hungry now?
Yes.
Yeah, you. But you were so upset when someone else was saying they were hungry.
Because we're hungry for a different type of food. We're not hungry for people.
I wasn't upset
But
about
you
that.
can choose your type of food and when to have it, right? Why are you assuming he can't?
It's a
Don't start with
magical means of hunger.
Don't start with me. I'm ignoring you. For,
Oh, okay.
Okay. Look, we can also hit up like a butcher shop. I could.
That's
my stuff
gonna
from
be
there, too.
weird.
Why?
That would be very weird.
Why? I'm
Why?
sure- Dude, there's probably such a lucrative vampire business of like blood
I
circulating the
Don't
city.
think so. You think vampires are just open about eating blood from shopkeepers?
I don't think so.
Alright. Just wait till we get to the black market and you see the crazy shit that's in there.
Look,
Well, I think that's
Different.
why it's a black market. It's
If you- That's
underground.
different.
People don't
if
know
you
about
really
it.
want to learn about this kind of stuff, I can tell you. All right. Vampires and such, how they conduct business and things.
I don't think
Well,
they want to know. They just want to
I-
know they won't get eaten.
That.
I can't guarantee
Mhm.
that. At least not from me. I can guarantee I will not ever bite either one of you.
Yeah,
Anyway.
was gonna
All I
say,
know is,
poor
vamp-
choice of words there, bud.
Vampires are hunted because they're inherently evil. So
Right.
And by saying that, I am inherently evil, but here we are.
wait, why are you inherently evil?
I'm a Tiamat dragonborn, bud.
Well, that
That's why I
doesn't
got the wingies.
that doesn't mean anything.
Tiamat, the evil goddess of the dragons, you know, aligned
Goddess?
evil.
Yeah, but that
Goddess,
doesn't define. You're not magically a part of them.
You were born, so you didn't choose to be this.
Yeah.
Vampires, you know, some are born like that, but that doesn't mean they have to stay evil.
It's a magically inclined curse on vampirism. You're not cursed by Tiamat, right? Or am I mistaken?
I mean, if you're taking it that route, I am magically cursed with this bullshit in the metal and stuff, and those fuckers at the dance party would have killed me if it was, you
So
know.
should we
but
be worried about you?
That's
no,
different.
They said
Exactly.
I was good. They said my mind was of its own free will, which yours is
Yeah.
too, is it not?
See, exactly. Well,
that's my point. That's my point.
What we don't know. You are saying your own mind is your own free will. That's you saying it about yourself. Tarrowin had someone else say that about them, so I feel confident in Tarrowin's free will, but not so confident in yours, Cade.
Do you think the Death Watch would have let me live?
Well,
I mean, that's
mean,
a fair point.
they see you as a source of power against the power they're fighting, so maybe that, I mean, you know, this is all a conversation that's going back and forth in my mind for a long time, so it's all coming out now.
Spawn and Dampiers aren't inherently evil. Vampires maybe, but not Dampier and Spawn, because they half the time are not chosen to become that. They don't choose to become that.
You know
So
a lot
you're
about
just
vampirism,
insinuating.
Tarrowin.
Yeah, I had 2 weeks with this motherfucker while y'all were gallivanting in the goddamn capital. What do you want?
That's why you're so
If
close
I
with him.
trust
That's why
him,
you're defending
like-
him so hard.
Can we?
That
Can
makes way
we?
more sense.
I'm more worried about the werewolf shit than I
People,
am the vampire
people.
shit.
Can we
That's
just?
very specific.
Can we focus?
Well,
And we're
dogs are
just
much
yelling
easier to
about
kill.
this in public, so
Mhm.
everyone can
You
hear.
you do get some looks every now and then, and every now and then there's someone shuttling their kids away in a hurry. Don't look, dear.
Kate's just gonna kind of look around, and be like, guys, can we please just move on from this and the conversation?
Sure.
All right,
Look,
moving
nothing.
on. What do we talk about now? We got a 4-hour trip.
Exactly.
Well, you guys are hungry, so where did you want to grab something real quick?
Just something quick, like a sandwich or something.
Grab
you
and
know.
go.
I'm not
Grab and
trying
go.
to sit down, drink an ale, and eat a meal.
True.
But the walking ale, you know. Is
Do
that
we see
allowed?
any, like,
Is that legal
Fast
here?
food, grab and go type places.
Give me a perception check.
Anyone on rollerblades?
If it's high enough, you will see something pretty cool.
Oh shit.
But if it's low, it might have just left out of your view as you guys were
Delivery
having this
dragons. I don't know.
in-depth conversation.
You said perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 17.
17. Yeah. Okay, you do just miss it, but you see what is kind of like a keg, a couple kegs on wheels being pedaled by patrons just dip into an alleyway.
What you laughing at, Grace?
I thought I just saw something funny. I thought I saw a keg on wheels.
Oh,
I just-
what?
A keg on wheels. You know, had a bunch of ale in it, just on wheels. I just thought it was funny. Maybe I'm just really hungry. I don't know. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
starting to see things.
other than that, you do see there are a couple shops and maybe a tavern or two here as y'all are walking by. It's your choice of where you want to stop.
See any like open window, like window open from the building to the street, like people walking up to get food, or is there anything like that around?
Good question.
Yeah, there are a couple places like that.
Yeah, I'll just walk up to one of the first ones I see and see what I can get.
Yeah, this
Alright. I'll follow him.
it's kind of like a red painted like barn door that opens this way, you know, long ways. And it's got plates and glasses and stuff set up on it, and there's about a 2-person line standing outside right now.
Oh, excuse me, person. What did they look like in line?
The younger guy turns around and goes, "Yeah, what do you want?"
Oh,
Trying to
I
get
was
some
just
food?
yeah, I same here, sir. I was just wondering what they had to eat here. Is it good? Do you like it?
Gets the job done. Turns back around and just waits patiently in line.
Grace, I'm not sure I like the people in the capital.
Listen, a lot of people where I come from are like that too. It's just the way it is. We're not all super nice and
They're
polite.
like rude.
No,
No, they're
yeah, I'll have
straightforward and
some,
honest.
with the 2 ales, please.
It's almost like he said, "I'm standing here," you know, like I'm walking
Wait.
here. You know, it's
God.
What do you
very-
expect?
I asked.
Listen, you come from a different area where people are very nice and polite and they're a little they just have so much free time on their hands. This is the city. Things are moving, people got places to go, things to do. They got no time for chit chat. He answered your question. That was very nice of him. He didn't have to do that.
Next.
Accept it and move on.
You're tagging?
It's me next.
Yeah,
Great.
you're next in line.
What do you guys have? What's good? What's on the menu?
So right there today, got pork buns. Yeah, that's our special today. Pork buns comes with an ale.
Just get that.
There's
Just
a
get
couple
that.
other there's a
Let's
couple
get-
other things too if you
Is
want.
there- just get that, Grace. Do you think anyone
get-
else wants anything?
We're all in line. Unless you're gonna buy for all of us, I'm gonna
You-
buy mine.
Can you get an extra pork bun, please?
An extra pork bun, Cage? Sure. All right. One
There you go.
pork bun, 2 pork buns. Grace, you want a pork bun?
I'm gonna get a pork bun.
Tarwin, Harley,
Yeah, I'll have one. Says Harley.
or 5. Just can we get half a dozen pork buns and half a dozen ales?
Yeah, sure. That'll be 8 gold.
All right. Must have been 1.25 gold apiece then.
Quick on the feet with the math, you are.
I'm gonna give Alondor 2 gold.
It'll be up shortly. Turns away. He calls
gave
out
me 2
next.
gold, Grace?
Next.
Yes, I gave
but
you 2
there's,
gold.
there's nobody
Oh.
else in line, so
Oh, Grace, just put this on the table for them for sort of extra.
Okay.
Don't worry about giving
Is
it
there
to
a
me.
jar, like a tip jar?
there's a jar. Yeah, it's more of a
Great.
bucket.
Bucket, great.
Mhm.
2 gold in the bucket.
Oh, and I walk away and wait for our order and say to Grace, if Alistar saw that bucket, his hand would be right in it.
You're not wrong, my friend. You're not wrong. He
Yeah, but it
probably
looks-
tried to discreetly take it.
Okay, just kind of look down and just be like,
And I just pat Cade on the back. I know, buddy. I know.
A moment later, 6 beers plop down in wooden mugs on the counter.
All right, 3 in each hand by the
Mhm.
handles, and go and hand them out.
Lead Alondor. Who's 6?
I mean, he said half a dozen, so that's what he gets.
He
I'll
did,
take
but he's
2.
got-
No,
no,
I
I'm
was-
already double fisting him.
Oh, there you go.
No, oh
he did
wait,
say 6.
I did miscount. I was I had Alistar on my mind as well, so I just
And
went
one
ahead and
later,
did.
Order up! And 6
Can someone grab
like
the
little-
sandwiches, please?
little
I got the
baskets,
sandwiches.
like little woven baskets with sandwiches or the pork buns
Mm-hmm.
in them.
Got it. Thanks,
Alright,
Alondor.
we'll just save the other sandwich and ale for him later.
No, Terwin already drank the other ale. Don't worry about it. We can take
I'll
the
give you
sandwiches.
2
Fine.
gold.
Oh, you're fine.
Off we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let go.
Yes, now eating and walking down this seems to be a very jovial what would be a Saturday afternoon in this city. Eventually.
I wish I were a bird.
Love it.
What is that from?
I don't know.
I keep forgetting to turn that off.
Chandler,
I mean, we always know you're here.
Londor just bought 6 sandwiches and ale, thinking that there were still 6 of us, and you were not here to partake.
It made him sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so continuing to walk down the streets, eventually you get to your where Harley says, "All right, we're going to make a turn up here in just a moment, but I want you to know that this is like it's like a place we're going, but we're going to be going deeper into the place, so don't get like caught up with the things that you first see." Yes. So he takes you
Talking about.
and you turn down this like rather wide alleyway with what looks to be different colored canopies and tarps strung in between the buildings across, and it's very bustling. As you're approaching, you can hear the chatter of voices get louder and louder. When you turn into this section, it's kind of like a bazaar, kind of like an area with all sorts of merchants and shopkeepers all under these colorful tarps hanging in between the buildings. Spices being handed out, different trinkets, rugs, and different things of that nature all being sold here. And he kind of leads you through, winding and cutting through all these people. It's very packed in here, a lot of people. And he says, "Okay, I'm going to set up a link with everybody. 1, 2, 3. Yes, everybody mental. You know, I'll be in your head, you'll be in my head."
Right?
And now he starts speaking in your heads, and he says, "Okay, up here we're going to turn down a kind of like a corridor. And at the end of this corridor, there's going to be a single door, I was told. And we're here to see the guy that I was told on this piece of paper."
Frank? Was that Frank, or was that Frank who you talked to before?
Yes, Frank.
Frank sent you.
Frank sent me.
Got it.
Us. Sent us.
Sent us.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hey, Arlie, should we be concerned or like aware? Is there anything we should or shouldn't
I would say
say?
be
or do?
definitely aware of your surroundings, and after we turn down this corridor, just so you know, check around and see if there's anybody looking at us and following us. Maybe actually do that right now.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
subtly.
we, as he says that, we all look.
You
Just
wanna
gonna
see
do a
more?
nice little circle, be like, "Wow, this place is cool," as I like, give a peripheral glance.
I'll turn and like look at Tara and be like, "Oh, you have something on your shoulder," but I'm actually like scanning a little bit.
Yeah. Anybody that's looking around for nefariousness, give me a perception check.
Ooh, okay.
Nat 20.
Nice.
19.
But hey, turn around, but don't make it obvious.
Yeah.
22.
22. What was that nat 20 come out to total?
Total. Oh, hold on. 29.
9. Nice. All right. Yeah, looking around, it's all kinds of people like selling and bartering and trading, people moving through here. what does catch your eye, Cade, is every now and then you'll see someone just posted up on a wall, not interacting with anyone, and you'll see another person sitting over in a chair, just twirling a knife. Seems to you kind of out of place for the type of area that this is.
I'll mentally relay that to Harley to relay to the group. Be like, Harley, we looks like we have a couple of sentries / guards that are here just in case something goes down. Let everybody else know. Pretty much anybody that's not interacting with one of the merchants, be wary of.
And Harley will relay that to everyone. And he says, "Oh yes, I would not expect anything less." And y'all turn and start to go down this long, dark hallway. It goes down some stairs, switchbacks, goes down some more stairs, goes pretty long, and then at the very end of it, there is a red door.
Oh.
Red room.
Pretty reminiscent of the blood that was thrown on the door we just cleaned off earlier.
I don't think this is blood.
Well, I wasn't saying that, but they were... No, it just
Oh.
reminded me of our door earlier this morning.
Right.
Y'all saying this out loud?
I did.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, they can't speak to each other.
Yeah, I'm not in the link, but like.
Harley, do we knock?
I mean, I guess we just knock, right?
Did they give you some sort of secret code, or just say, "Hey, Frank sent us," which is super
They-
vague?
That's
Mhm.
actually they said say Philippi sent me.
Oh,
So
Philippi sent you. Okay.
Mhm.
You do the talking.
you
That's
want
all you.
you want me to do this?
that's, I mean,
Yeah.
you're the one
Okay.
that brought us
All
here.
right. All right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He walks up. Give it a go. A little slider and the door opens. You can see a set of eyes in there. And Harley goes, "Oh, Philippi sent me and us." And it closes. Harley turns around.
Maybe you said his name wrong or something.
And a moment later, click, click, and the door opens.
Just moment of suspense there. I thought I was looking around for arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so actually, Alondor, give me an investigation check as you're looking around for arrows.
Investigation
Uh-oh.
or perception?
Investigation.
16.
16. You do see like these very small holes in the walls next to you that probably could fit arrows in them.
I start to look down one of them and then realize
It's
that's
pretty
not
shiny down
that's
there.
not a good idea.
Mm-mm.
Don't look into the holes, guys. Do not holes in walls.
But yeah, doors open.
I wasn't gonna until you said something, but now I want to look in the fucking hole.
Don't look in the hole, Terwin. Move past the holes quickly.
Fine.
I'm gonna follow Harley in whenever he moves. If he moves.
Yeah. Harley starts to walk in, and you see standing inside this like half orc fellow that recognizes eyes from he was the one that was looking through the door. He says, "Right this way, follow it down, and we've been expecting you."
Awesome.
In Harley's
What's
head.
that?
In Harley's
Nice.
head, he'll hear, "Oh, that was A quick notice of our arrival
Mm-hmm.
This is not good.
from a few hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
God.
you continue down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Walk straight into a trap. Ambush. Whatever.
I am very alert. Just looking around.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Keeping on
and
guard.
everything. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you walk down more of this kind of like stone hallway, and then it opens up into a wooden staircase into a large, like looks like an underground bar, like tavern. It opens up and there's a wooden staircase that leads down into the main floor of the bar that has a bunch of tables in it, and then there's a long bar on the back wall, an L shaped with a big glass mirror behind it, has a bunch of liquor bottles stacked up on it, and across the way you see another wooden staircase that leads up into like this little enclosed loft area that has two glass windows on each corner of it, kind of out overlooking the entire bar area.
Bet that's the VIP area.
Harley, did they say what the name of this place is? Or did they just say to go here, like gave you directions?
I mean, he didn't say the name. He just said to tell them who sent me, and they would know. They would know what that meant. So
Alright, I thought we were going to like a different, like an underground part to this. I didn't know we were just going to a bar. I wouldn't have stopped and got food earlier.
right.
I mean, we may not have time to like stay and eat, so I'm too nervous to eat right now, anyways.
the orc kind of ushers you guys down the stairs.
Right,
And as y'all start walking down the you get some head turns. People are noticing you enter. There's about 30 or so people in here, along with the bartender. As y'all
Clearly, we
reach
don't fit in.
the bottom of the landing, the orc says, "That booth over there. Go have a seat."
Alright.
Okay.
Assigned
Go skip
seating
over
in here.
Strange.
And he points at this kind of circle booth in the back corner.
Okay. I assume it's big enough for all of us and our forms.
And our dog.
Yeah. We just need a
dog,
seat.
Dog
so-
came in. They didn't say anything about him.
Alright.
Now, Ian, real quick question. So, by the way this place is set up, since we can't actually see it, where they're asking us to sit, is it back in the corner where we're like basically the furthest from the exit?
Yes.
Okay.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
I'm gonna relay that in Harley's mind. Be like, Harley, let the group know that this might, if this does turn ugly, to be mindful that we literally have our backs to a corner.
Right. And he relays that to everybody.
And I respond, at least nobody can sneak up on us from behind.
Right. I mean, I hope that
We can
yes.
see everything in front of us.
Everyone's just gonna
I
be
much
like
prefer-
patting the walls, seeing if
More-
it's a false wall.
Looking
More
for more
arrow-
holes.
More arrow slits are like
Mhm.
behind us.
I'll be like, what lovely craftsmanship of the wall as I just
Yeah.
put my hand over.
So it's finally built, finally done masonry work. I really
Right?
love
You guys, are you literally doing this when you
Yeah,
sit down?
I am.
or-
I do.
Okay. All right.
I'll be like, what
Give-
nice.
Give me some investigation checks along with some deception checks. So let me get the investigation first.
Okay.
God.
Investigation.
That's 11 for me.
17.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. The 17, these are very like this booth has been used a lot. There's some stains on the tables. The cushions are a little tattered. The wood is very old. You can see like where people get in and out. You know, it's got that
Mhm.
that
The
you know
sliding. Oh,
the hands and stuff on the wood.
Mhm.
With a natural 20, Alondor, sitting down, you do notice that this booth is kind of set up to like section people off. It's like uncomfortable to sit in certain spots, so everyone settles in kind of like a normal spot that this booth is kind of pushing them towards.
they naturally sit in one area. For
Yeah.
specific. Oh.
Yeah. And you look down trying to figure out why this is, and you can see there are slits in between this like natural area that the booth kind of like pushes you towards.
Don't like that.
Oh,
You
he's-
tell anybody or in your brain?
I don't sit down. I just stand at the side of the booth, like
I mean, you have to sit down to figure this out.
Oh, I do. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Everyone's working it.
I just I relay to Harley that he's here also. Harley.
You might just be listening in.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. He's just listening.
Yeah.
That's what he put in the
And
group
then
chat.
give me, for everyone that was investigating, give me the deception checks as well.
I got a
Okay.
22. No, 23
Damn
for
it.
deception.
Wait, deception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because you were trying to investigate
15.
this slyly, making it look like you were not investigating anything. You were paying compliments to the craftsmanship.
yep.
15.
What would you persuasion?
Perception.
No,
Or I mean,
deception.
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 Oh,
Mm.
that's much better. 21.
21.
And
Chandler
what'd you
over
get?
here communicating
What'd you get,
with us
Terwin? Like
via
23?
meme. GIF.
Yeah, it looks, I mean, nobody really pays any mind to you as you're going over the handiwork of this booth.
Mhm, mhm.
Do I get a sense of what these slits are doing? Do I didn't quite grasp what you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, you look down and I mean, that's really all you can tell.
Like that the seats are pushing us in to sit in a specific spot in the booth.
And then in between those spots are slits in the booth.
What do you mean by slits in the booth?
Like,
where chairs have been put together to make the
no,
booth?
this entire booth is, constructed, and then there's a hollow slit in between where this booth is like having everyone sit.
I'm gonna stand with Grim.
Gotcha.
Well, we don't know that yet.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
obviously.
none of us know that.
We said it was uncomfortable to sit in, right?
It's uncomfortable to sit not where this booth wants you to sit.
Yeah. Like there's like think of like certain places you sit and you're like, I'm
Yeah.
not sitting on this crack. I'm gonna
Like a
sit
bucket
where
seat.
there's-
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. And
Right,
did
I
Harley
did-
relay that to us?
I told Harley.
Well, there's a Londor that found it out.
Guys, this
okay.
Harley, these seats are very well made, but I think they also may have some secrets. I don't like these seats. They're comfortable, but they might be dangerous.
Scared of the seats? Okay, copy that. I'll tell everybody that you are scared of the seats.
All right.
Alright. Everybody, Alandor is wary of our sitting situation. He just wanted everybody to know that. Where we are currently sitting, he does not like it. Same as Cade. Cade does not like that we are in the corner, away from all of the exits.
Austin just asked if there
Yeah.
are any vantage points looking at the spots the booth is forcing us to sit in.
Like any
Like direct shot, or like when you're sitting here, you see this specifically, but if you sit slightly off, you'd be not direct to whatever.
That's interesting.
looking at.
Give me, if Harley can give me a investigation check.
I don't
This
know
is
if
a,
you can
this is
do
a
that
very
right
high
now.
DC.
You might have to roll for him. He may just because I think he's on mobile, so he might just be
Okay.
listening.
You don't really see like anything having an advantage on you other than the bar. You notice the bar has direct line of sight to you, and the first window of that balcony above you has line of sight to you as well.
All right. I guess we just wait. Do we order something? Will someone come around or?
I'm too nervous to really do anything right now. I'm just gonna sit and wait.
I'm just trying
Because
to act natural,
obviously-
Grace.
You
What
guys-
would we
Yeah, but-
naturally do in a situation like this?
Everyone, okay, I wouldn't go up to the bar. I would wait for someone to come to me. Do we see anybody like walking around with drinks, or is it literally like we see people going up to the bar?
You don't see anyone walking around with drinks, no. And
Do you want a round? I'll go get it.
Okay, great, that works. That's
Everybody-
helpful. You don't
everybody
wanna
want
sit
one?
anyways.
Sure.
Is that everyone?
Yep.
Okay, I had 2 already.
Okay. All right. I go up into walk up to the bar with Grim and yeah, try to get the bartender. Excuse me.
how's it going?
What's he look or what do they look like?
They look like a something that you've never really seen too much of. Like long, elongated body parts, yellow tinted skin with some
Oh.
like tribal tattoos on them.
Huh, interesting ink. Can I get just 2 rounds?
2 rounds of what?
Whatever you find a sale is. uh,
The finest ale. Okay. He reaches down under the bar, gets a couple glasses, reaches down, grabs a bottle, pours it into the glasses, puts the bottle back under the bar. There you go. Finest ale. Be 10 gold.
okay. I'll give him the 10 gold.
Chandler's laughing at something.
I'm gonna as I give him the gold, I'm gonna turn around and start walking back. I'm gonna smell it real quick. What does it smell like?
I don't think it's ale.
Smells
Yeah,
like
I know.
sink water.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna kind of smell it and kind of turn back and like look at him and then walk back to the table and be like, I don't know how good this might taste, but here you go. I'm gonna hand Alondor and Grace their drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna look at it and like as I put it up to my mouth, I'm gonna be like, oh, and I just pretend to take a sip of it. I don't actually drink it because it smells gross.
Yeah. It does
This
not
is-
smell that good.
All right, I'll just not drink it, but it's to keep up perceptions, to have it.
I'm just gonna hold it, just hang out with it.
Same.
Right.
No-
So
notice it.
so nobody drinks the ale that Kay just got.
Nope. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it, and I go to cheers him,
Cheers, guys.
and
I'm just gonna like tap the glass. I don't have a drink, so
Oh, you literally just got
Wait.
2 drinks?
2 drinks.
yeah, I said 2 drinks. Yeah.
No, you said 2
I don't-
rounds, like for the booze.
Yeah, you said 2 rounds. That made me think like of everybody. Okay.
Oh no, sorry, just 2 drinks. I don't drink liquor,
Okay. Okay.
so
Drink blood.
Harley.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, what he put?
We lost Chandler.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's great. Oh, that's such a good movie too.
It is.
All right. I guess we
Okay.
just sit here and wait.
Yep.
Yeah. after Cade sits back down, a moment passes of you guys realizing that this is probably not beer or ale that this person gave you. You're being fucked with. And then around that time, down the stairs, going up to the overlooking room, you hear footsteps coming down the stairs. A couple sets of footsteps.
Something's happening.
I think so.
I'm just tracking them as they come down.
Yeah, and they hit the landing and grab a chair. You see a kind of taller fellow. Skin is like bluish green. Long green hair. Dressed in leather. Sword at his side. He looks almost wet. He grabs a chair by the back of it and starts to slide it on the ground over towards you guys' table. Across
Like
the
slowly dragging it. Oh.
slowly dragging it towards you guys. You see behind them standing a rather it's like almost the opposite color skin tone. Red in hue with you can maybe see a little bit of sparks and embers flying off of their cheeks every now and then as the wind or the air catches them. The first figure gets to your table, spins the chair around, clamps it, and sits down.
As soon as he does, in Harley's head, he'll hear, I think he was doing that for like dramatic effect, and I think it actually really worked. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, you notice when this is happening, like nobody else in the room cares.
He must do this a lot. He must be very dramatic.
Well, it's not like they don't care. It's just they already know it's happening.
Yeah.
Turns it, sits down, and behind him, the other person stays standing. Chandler, if you would like to describe your character standing behind this person.
Sure.
What?
So, standing behind this blue-skinned gentleman, you see a red-skinned gentleman. Standing, if you had to guess, right around 6 foot tall. On the leaner side. Doesn't look too terribly old, but incredibly sun-weathered. Right now, he's kind of dressed in like traveler's clothing almost, but you just see the long pole of something sticking up from behind him, as well as a head dressing that he wears on top of his head, along with some goggles. And he has black hair coming out from underneath the head wrapping that falls about to his shoulders, and you can see that the ends of it are like constantly like smoldering.
Nice.
He's got like red eyes that look like there are flames going on inside of them, and he says nothing. He is just there.
Fire Genasi?
Fire Genasi.
Okay. What I thought.
Thank you.
Sure.
My brain was having a very hard time putting that together.
Devil.
just
He's a devil.
making
No.
If he had said
That's what I was
horns, I
thinking.
would have said.
I am a Wraith Lord!
came
So yeah,
back.
sitting down, the green-skinned fellow speaks up and says, I heard you were looking for this particular set of goods.
say in my
Everyone
head,
looks at Harley.
are we? I'm looking at Harley and I'm like, and in my head I'm like, are we're looking for goods? Are we? What did you tell these people?
Harley
Dragon
in his head,
parts.
in y'all's head says, dragon parts. I told them that we were looking to purchase exquisite dragon goods.
Oh,
Yeah. Dragon
Yeah.
parts.
yep, that's you got it. That's why we're here.
I'm just gonna gesture to myself and just do the eyebrow thing, like me. But
Yes, we are trying to
different.
fix him.
No, we just. Oh my God.
Alondor,
Harley,
right?
give him
I
the
thought
fucking
that's
note
why-
or whatever the hell.
Don't believe it works that way.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
No,
it's a-
it doesn't. It really
Well,
doesn't.
damn it.
He's been a bit sheltered in his monastery. It's
Our
fine.
tastes are leaning a little more towards the exotic, yes.
Yes. Exotic.
And in my head, I'm like, this is not going well so far. Harley, speak up.
Because
Harley-
Harley's not here.
Harley speaks up. Trying to think of what he would say in Thieves' Cant to them.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that shit at all.
Yeah.
Ilondor-
While you're thinking, as these guys are just talking more and more, the guy behind is just like the hair goes from like smolders to like catching more.
guys, his hair's on
Harley-
fire.
With anger.
Harley speaks up and says, "You know, it is a great time of year for flying, don't you think?" And the guy says, "Yes. Many creatures fly, though. What type of flying is it good for?" And Harley says, I don't know. It's you know, it's like I want to go, you know, to a cold, not cold, you know, cold-blooded place, and maybe some scales, and yeah, we're looking for dragons.
Yeah, I was about to say, everyone's gonna interject and be like, dragon parts, please. That's all we're here for. Dragon parts.
Finally, to the point, you get. I already knew. I just wanted to hear you say it. My friend here points behind him, at you. He purveys some of the best parts in all of the land, I would say. I have a mighty good friendship with them and their clan. What specifics are you looking for?
More so of the gold persuasion.
Preferably live specimen.
You want a live specimen?
Preferably.
I mean,
Yikes.
that would be ideal.
I-
Is that not normal?
Preferably.
Do you guys not deal in live? I thought we were under the assumption that we could just buy
Get
a live
pet
one.
gold dragon, bro.
We
No.
were told this is the place that could get us anything.
Persuasion checks.
Oh my god.
14?
12.
Oh,
19.
roll 20 plus 13.
Nice.
33.
Woo!
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Hey, give me your underwear right now.
Yeah, Harley. No, they
And
didn't. No one
Austin is
told us
saying-
anything. Yeah, we're just making it up.
We're making this shit up. That'd be a 33 for persuasion.
33. He looks at the rest of you and he's like, you get this look of these fucks, and then you speak up, and he goes, "You know what? We did get a live one in yesterday, actually."
I mean, we're looking for live. Dead really doesn't help us in, our goal here. So.
And
I'll-
you said, gold.
That's also preferable.
He turns and looks back at you, Nyx, and says, "Nyx, what are the chances of them wanting a gold live dragon today?"
Broken
no.
clock is right twice.
Hmm.
So 2 chances then.
That's what it sounds like to me. It's possible. It's
a
possible.
1 in a million chance, but
No,
it's
no, no.
coincidence,
No,
maybe.
It's a 2
That's
and
it's
12
1 in a million.
chance. I think it's 2 and 12 is what he's saying.
Which means a 1 in 6.
Follow us.
And there's 8 days in the week, so like almost 2 days
Oh my
out of
God.
a week.
You're not.
Alondor.
Let it go, Alondor. Let it go, Alondor.
Funny.
This
We're
sounds like
following.
our lucky
We're
day.
following.
This is our lucky day. We're following.
You did good with
Thank
that
you, sir.
natural 20.
Yeah. Saved our asses.
You're so welcome, friends.
You are the
Um,
charismatic one, so.
That's fair.
Bard does Bard things.
Yeah, so he stands up and ushers you all out of the booth. And he leads you up the stairs that he came down. He goes first, all of you go, and then the red colored fellow is walking behind all of you. And he leads you up through a door and then into like this antechamber with Grace. You recognize this carved runes in the ground.
Oh. What do I recognize them as?
Teleportation glyphs.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Do I know that they're dangerous to step on, or like it's not a problem right now?
They're
Should I?
not active.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if I needed to tell my friends. Okay. Okay.
That is an
Cool.
escape plan?
I am gonna. I don't know them, but I just recognize them, so I'm just gonna tell Harley in my head, be like, "Oh look, they have a teleportation ruins on the floor." Just so everybody's
Doesn't
aware.
teleportation circle
then-
work that if you know the destination, you can go from anywhere?
You need to
You
know
have to learn
the
glyphs.
circle. The-
Oh, okay.
I have to, and then that takes time, and
I
yeah.
mean, she
Yeah.
could take mental notes right now, but you know.
If we can see the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, and as you say that in Harley's head, Harley notices them, and then as soon as you say that, the guy says, "If you wouldn't mind standing over here, we'll take you to the dragon."
Oh, we're leaving this area. Okay.
Insight check.
Yeah.
give
Do
me,
I
give me an insight check.
believe that he's
I
gonna
don't-
take us where he
Alondor
says?
doesn't like how smoothly this is going.
Right. Right. It's real questionable. Shit. That's only a 13 this time.
I got a dirty 20 for an insight.
Dirty 20 for me as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You get the sense that he's half telling the truth.
Oh. Great. Should we all go? Should some of us stay? How do we...
Well,
I'm gonna say this to
whether-
Harley in my head. I'm gonna say
Okay.
this to Harley in my head. Should all of us go? Should some of us stay? How do we feel about this?
Harley in his head says back to you, quick question, who brought the coin to pay for parts, maybe?
you're the rich one.
We don't
Right?
know how much it's gonna cost, but I have all my gold on me.
Okay, just making sure, because when we get there and we're like, oh, we got no monies, then we something might happen. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It might happen regardless.
I'll speak up to the guy. just before we go, we were never given like a hard price on something. So we just want to make sure we have our affairs in order before we just, spend all your magical ability to take us there.
Yeah, we don't want to
and then-
waste your time if
we
we don't
don't-
have the funds.
we
We want to make sure
really
we
don't-
have the funds.
Exactly, because we could just make a quick jaunt somewhere, come back, and everything be settled.
It's one live gold dragon. Some would say a priceless thing in this city. But for us, it does have the right price. So
Everybody has a price.
They're everywhere, bud.
200,000 gold pieces.
Oh,
No, can
mean-
we do like a low?
that's easy, right? I
Yeah,
mean, we don't.
easy.
All right, so that's easy.
Do
we
I
don't-
believe them?
You can give me an insight check.
I mean, technically for
we,
us it is
we don't
easy.
we don't have
We
it
don't have it
currently
yet, but
on
we
our
can.
person.
Yeah.
That's a. I mean, I'd have to bring
Yes.
a wheelbarrow with me, but
Terwin still doesn't really know how much everyone's getting anyway.
Yeah,
That's a
we
lot
don't.
that's an impossible amount to carry on oneself.
yeah, we don't
I
have it.
know this.
Plus,
That's why I've not asked for any money yet.
All right.
True.
Well, I
Do
mean,
we-
we're good for it.
Okay.
we're also wanting to inspect the goods first because trust goes
That's fair.
both ways.
Hence why I was taking you first. Now can everybody please step on the circle?
Sure.
All right.
I'll
We
step
just
on.
didn't want to waste your time. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And
we
then
just
step
wanted to
on.
make sure.
Well, this was essentially that waste of time. So
Darwin, you're not helping
No,
us. Shut
it was
up.
not a waste of time. We got a price.
it was in my head
Circle, please.
Oh, okay. We're on the
to
circle. We're getting
Harley-
on the circle.
to Harley
Everybody.
only.
Getting on the circle. We're
Gets
getting
on
the circle.
and then he traces stuff and you teleport.
Okay.
Question, Ian.
Yeah.
Did I get in any of the faces when I did the recall thing back on the spot that this all went down?
No.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah, so you all teleport and you land in this, it's almost like a mild dust storm.
Goggles
you-
on.
That
You-
makes so much sense now.
You land on this center obelisk with 4 like sandstone pillars around it. You're out in the open. It's daytime here. Like it was daytime when you left, but this is like further along in the day.
Okay.
It's hot. The air is just blowing sand into all of your orifices, and across out from you, all you can see is stone and desert.
Okay.
Guys, my body was not made for this sort of environment.
Yeah, you're.
Can anybody
fucked,
see
dude.
anything?
I don't think
Can anybody
many.
see?
I don't think many species were made to be in places like this.
I mean, that guy that's dripping, I think he's most adept because he'll just continuously produce water for himself.
Yeah, he says, "Follow me," and as he steps away, like you can see his footprints leave like little mud spots, and then they're instantly dried by the heat.
Damn.
Okay.
That'd be the most uncomfortable for him, I imagine.
So, question for the DM about my teleportation abilities. If I'm going to learn a teleportation runes,
Mhm.
can I like just remember them and learn them, or I have to sit there and study
You have
them?
to sit there and study them.
Damn. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure.
Unless you
checking.
had, there is one feat that lets you recall precise information about everywhere you've ever been. Unless you have that feat, then yeah, you have to sit there and learn it.
I had my orb on me.
I got my orb on me. It just doesn't mean it's helpful, but yeah, you're not wrong. That's a solid point. Okay, continue. That answers that question.
Yeah, so he leads you guys out into the sand, and you start walking. Maybe about 15 to 30 minutes of walking. Till
I
in
would
the
take my sash around my my robes and I'd tie it around my face to where I have like just a slit that I'm looking through between
Mhm,
the
That's fair.
mhm.
two wrappings.
I'm gonna pull my stuff down and up simultaneously more, so I have like less.
Everybody getting desert-fied. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Turbanish.
Um,
You know.
yeah, so you walk for about 30 35 minutes, and then you see coming up in the distance like a little stone formation that's like it's like stones that have been placed there. Looks like a building, but like ruins of a building. Eventually you get closer to it and leads you into it, and then in the center of it, you go down a spiral staircase in the center of this building into like a subterranean cavern area. And much like the place that you just left, you open up into a large underground bazaar of people selling all different types of goods and trinkets and things. But they're not like the ones you saw in the city. These are magical items and pieces of beasts. You see someone walking around a cage with like a lizard serpent with wings that hisses every now and then. You see tigers on chains being walked around like pets down here. This is the black market.
Cagney, is that a fish cookie?
It's ice cream.
Oh,
Nice.
that makes sense. Your face that you made now. I was so
Yeah.
confused. I was like,
It was
why are you...
I got it was really cold on my teeth.
That makes way more sense now.
It's
I was
takoyaki,
like,
I think, Tor, right?
Taiyaki.
Taiyaki. Sorry, it's Japanese.
never heard of it. Okay, cool. Continue.
It's
Sorry.
good. Yeah.
Okay. We're in
Yeah, all different types of things being sold down here. You're being walked through and led by this individual and followed up by the other one, and they lead you to this larger chamber area. You hear different types of beasts calling out from behind, like cages and locked doors down this large hallway. You look inside some of the rooms on either side, and these are large, like, chambers to house animals.
I'm gonna say in my head, do you guys think Drax is okay here? Or
Do most of the imprisoned look alive for the most part?
You hear, and what you can see through it, yeah, everything's alive in this section.
I sure hope he's okay.
You look into some of them, and you see in one you see a small drake, blue in color. In another one you see a dragon, a small green dragon. In another one you see a wyvern. You see another dragon, small black dragon. And this is all matter of different types of draconic beasts in these chambers here.
They're all in like their dragon forms. They're
Yes.
not like are they do I see something that's like forcibly causing their magic to be inhibited?
You see chains around their wrists and neck.
And does it look like there's like runes carved into them? Or, yeah,
Does.
okay.
They look
Cool.
reminiscent to when we found Drax the
All
first
the
time.
people down there.
They do look reminiscent to when you found Drax.
poor Drax.
As we
Dexter
walk
was
by,
behind this.
the red person is just gonna spit on the ground in the direction of the drakes and dragons.
No
Dexter
love
probably
lost.
bought
I-
one
Everyone's
from
gonna
here.
notice and just be like, ugh.
No love lost. I see.
Walk.
And
Bitch, I
Kinda
never
pushes
stop
you
walking.
along.
Fuck you.
you get to the end, and down at the very end, last corner on the left, or last door on the left, he kind of peers in and turns back to you guys and says, "Gold dragon, it's in this one."
All right. Do you mind? Can we go in to take a look or and examine, or should we do that from outside?
He takes a key ring and opens the door. Opens. Take all the time you need. Just don't mess with your chains.
All right. And
Nix,
go
why don't
inside.
you go in and help them out?
He just nods.
Okay.
well,
And I say in my head to Harley, remember guys, pretend like we don't know him if it is Drax. And, you know, that we're here for
Rescue mission.
Does
yeah.
I'll walk up to start to examine the drag. Does it look familiar?
You as you walk in, you notice that this is not a dragon in dragon form. You see curled up in kind of a fetal position, naked, what seems to be Drax, facing away from you guys, asleep or unconscious.
Sherwood has to like stifle his anger, like he's just like crossed his arms and staring intently at this body.
Yeah, Alondor walking down this entire corridor with all these dragons chained up and stuff is having he's pushed that part of him that wants to kill everyone in here to the side and is intently just playing a part right now to just try and get his friend out of here.
Same for Terwin.
And so when Grace first walks in and she sees a not dragon, I'm gonna kind of just step back out to the dude and be like, "How do we know it's a dragon?"
Trust me, he was a very feisty one when they brought him into us. Said he was in this form before they captured him. I don't know why he reverted back to this one. I guess he seems to like it better.
Okay. Like, I totally trust you, dude. But, like, it's kind of the whole gold dragon that's important to know that, like...
I mean, we can do some more tests, but like I said, I saw it in dragon form myself.
Okay.
Oh, you were there when it was captured? Or
No, just when it was brought to us.
Okay, he was brought to you as a gold dragon, and this is the form he's chosen.
After he became conscious again, yes.
Got it.
So while they're just all talking to this guy, in order to wake him up, Nyx is gonna go over and kick him in the side.
Yep. You kick him.
Kay's gonna kind of walk up
Hey.
and be like, "Easy
Don't
with the merchandise."
damage
okay?
our goods.
He's alive.
Drax turns and sits up and opens his eyes, and he notices you guys. He's like, "Oh, okay."
I shake my head.
Y'all give him the evil eye.
When
just
when
like,
I'm shaking my head, I just say, "This one just looks sickly."
yeah, it looks like you really fucked him up. What the hell did y'all do?
We took from who brought.
Give
Okay.
You
me,
must have fucked him up real bad.
Nyx, give me a insight check.
Eight.
Yeah. You don't catch anything between Drax and them.
Kay's gonna speak up to Harley in his mind and be like, "Harley, how are we playing this?" Now that we
I'm
lay
gonna
eyes on
ask
him.
Harley. Harley, can you speak to him in his mind?
Oh,
He doesn't have the link established.
In Drexys, no, I set the link up with you guys, and I
Oh,
mean, I can
okay.
cancel that one. I mean, it has been. Oh, no, it's still got a couple hours left on it, but I could cancel that one and start a new one, I guess.
Is it
Is that it?
visible when he's casting a new psychic link at all?
Hmm.
It is visible, so no, we're not gonna do
Okay.
that then.
No, then don't do that one.
Hmm.
Okay. Well,
I'm
if-
gonna
if
go
my-
over to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh, Harley did, or Austin didn't know it was visible. Okay.
Pretty
Setting
sure
up the
there's
psychic
a-
link.
Pretty sure there's a somatic component. I'll have to double check.
Well, Terwin's gonna be
I'm
like
looking right now.
going up to Drax.
It's not a
and...
spell.
Oh.
No spell you.
Copy. Okay, well then, let's say for right now, till I read it, it is not visible. So he could, if you guys want him to, he can reset it.
I mean, yeah. I'm down.
That would
Alright.
be helpful.
One of us might be out of the loop though, because he can only do
Yeah,
5
yeah.
people, right?
It's not
Yep.
visible. No, he can do
7.
up to
7, okay, so we should get
7 people. Yeah, he can do up to
Yeah.
7.
So we'll be good.
Terwin's gonna be, while he's resetting that, he's gonna be going up to Drax and just like firmly, so it doesn't look gentle, grabbing his like, just checking him over and stuff.
Inspecting the
and,
goods.
Like, inspecting the damage.
Do I see them go to touch Drax?
Yes.
I immediately am going to step in the way.
Yeah. So this
You look,
this person steps
not
in front of you.
touch.
I was just trying to see how badly he's messed up, and if we even, well,
If he's
I-
worth the money that you're asking for,
I turned
why are you
back.
kicking him like that.
Exactly. I turn back to the other guy and I say, the price you said, this one's so young. We're gonna have to come down to 75,000. I'm sorry.
from 200 to 75?
Nyx
That's a
is gonna
big-
grab his
Haggle.
throat chains and like pick him up by it.
See, exactly.
Yeah, he
Look how
kinda
sickly
lifts
he
him up
looks.
a
What
bit.
the fuck?
That's got to be 7. It can't be 200. That's got to be 75.
I mean, he doesn't look like super, you know, he doesn't look like he's in great shape. He doesn't look super healthy. We need, like, healthy, you know.
Plus, with your man roughing him up like that, it's got to bring the price down somewhat. He's kind of sickly and starting to become broken looking.
Yeah.
You said he's
we need
fresh.
top shape here.
The green guy, hearing this, still standing outside, leans in the door and says, "This is not a negotiation. You pay price or you do not. We have other buyers. And if we get no buyers, we sell individually."
Parts more expensive, anyways.
Cade's gonna talk
Alright.
to Harley in his mind, be like, "Do we try to come back, or do we play this loud right now?"
Oh, sorry. You're to Harley.
Yeah. I'm not saying that out loud. Yeah.
I'm not sure what to do here. I mean, we are underground in a place that we have never been before, and I don't know. It's up to you guys. What do you think we should do?
Terwin's going
You know,
to pipe up
We
in
don't know how to
Harley's
get back.
mind and just be like, I will pay the price. I will give up anything that Deckard gives us to pay for his freedom, because this is bullshit. And I'm very angry.
So you'll say we come back with the money and pay?
That's fine by me.
I
If it has
so
to be
As
that
long as he
way.
doesn't sell them off before then.
we have the money, but and we could totally, do that, but I could also collapse the front of this cage right here, trap us inside, get him out of the chains, and then we teleport out of here with Cade's orb.
It's a new day, so I can do it.
Oh,
That's how
interesting.
that one works, right? It's per day.
Your spell slots.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So do we
We're in
just-
like a cave. We're underground in a cave. Like it's in a cave.
That's the
and
only
there's-
entrance.
There's one entrance with the bars and stuff, right?
In the room that you're currently in, yes.
I mean,
Harley was able to lockpick the chains in the last area, right? And these are similar.
no,
Um,
we're talking about the chains that held Drax the first time we found him.
Yes, you remember, Alondor, that those had to be dispelled.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we got anyone here who does dispel magic.
Kind
but,
of fucking Ash now.
I think that's an option if that's something you guys wanted to do. If we didn't, because getting paid, it's gonna take a few days, like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we have that kind of time, guys.
I don't think so either. They'll sell him to someone sooner or sell for parts sooner.
Yep.
So are we fighting then?
I think it would be ideal if we could just not fight and just take him, but like we said, we need dispel magic.
Well, that's what I to buy us some time. I could just collapse the front of this cave.
But
But if
then
no
that
one
gives away our plan.
Yeah, but it buys us some time in here on the inside with just one of these guys to take out.
Yeah. I assume we're operating under the assumption that Harley is just kind of relaying everything we say in his
Yes,
switchboard
yes,
manner.
he is. He's
Great.
switchboarding everything for you guys.
That's what I thought. Sounds about right.
Cade's gonna chime into Holly and be like, I guess just be ready when I move.
They've been quiet for quite a time now.
We're deliberating on our course of action. It's a sickly one. We're just talking about if
We're
the
not
money's
sure what
worth
to do
it.
at this point.
Talk outside.
He ushers
I'm
you
not-
outside of the
No.
cage.
I don't. I initially don't let him push me outside.
He
Cade's
goes
going
for his
to-
axe.
Cade's going to turn. So he's behind us, right? Chandler's
Yeah.
character?
Next.
Okay. I'm going to step to the side so I don't hit Drax, and I'm going to use my paralyzing breath from my orb on him.
Interesting. You go to use your orb, and there's no effect.
A magic dampening chamber.
Interesting.
If I see him pull something out, then I am
No.
fully just holding the.
You see
I'm
him
just touching
reach,
my
you
pouch.
see him reach into his pouch and get into a stance.
Then yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to hold the blade to Drax's throat.
I thought we walked forward.
No, he went to push us forward, and we stood our ground.
Well, you did,
I did.
and
Yeah.
I did. But I don't think Cade did.
Dear,
I didn't. I kind of just went along with it for now until we figure out what we're doing.
why are you holding the sword
Yeah,
to
what
the
are you
dragon's
doing?
throat?
He's just gonna whistle.
Yeah, you whistle. The guy on the outside closes the door and locks it,
With him
And-
inside or outside?
with all of you inside, and he starts.
the
you
The
hear
guys
his-
on the inside?
You hear his footsteps go away.
Cade's going to draw his rapier and try to attack the. What did you say his name was?
Nyx?
Nix.
Yeah. As soon as I
guess
see
is,
that,
is this
like, we
roll
get shit
initiative
in.
moment?
Yes, if Cade, you draw your rapier, then yes, I need you
mercy.
guys to.
I mean,
roll
I'm
it.
waiting to see what happens because he's,
Too
they
late?
locked us in.
Oh my gosh.
He did lock us in.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We don't have above VTT for this, correct?
Nope.
Nope.
Was not planning this.
I got a 22.
Wherever you guys took it.
So are orbs working or not working right now? Because that
Not
will
working.
Not
that,
working.
so everyone needs to take their orbs
Yeah.
off.
Yep.
Yeah, mine's the same for initiative, so.
Yeah, mine doesn't change.
All right. 25 to 20.
22.
22.
Oh, we
All
all
three of
got
you?
22s.
Who's got the higher dex?
+5.
I have a +4.
Dex?
Probably a Londor.
The fuck? I only got +3.
So, okay, so
So
Alondor,
Alondor, then
Torwin.
Terwin, then Grace.
Torwin.
He tried to go Tory Terwin.
Makes sense.
I haven't rolled on D&D Beyond for that.
For Harley. What was yours, Cade?
18.
18. What about you, Nix?
Also 18.
Also 18. Who's got the better dex?
5?
+5?
+5?
Yeah, no, I mean, +3.
Oh. I thought you were saying you had +5 too. I was like, oh, nice.
Roll
No.
next to each other.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we had to hit high on these initiatives for this. Saving our buddy.
If we don't
Alright.
get magic out of here, then we're not going anywhere.
First up is Elondor.
With seeing tensions high, Nyx with the sword to the throat, and Cade pulling his rapier, I will. Am I close to Nyx?
About 5 feet away. Yeah.
I will.
10 feet. 10 feet away.
I will step over to him and say, "Lower the sword and release the gate. You don't want this to happen."
You're trapped, not me.
And I punch him in the jaw when he says that. Stunning strike.
I jumped him in the jaw. I don't know why that makes me laugh for some reason.
17 to hit.
Miss.
Ah, all right. Second hit. It bounces off. Oh,
Yeah,
18
you
to
get
hit.
him in the.
Oh,
Miss.
no.
You just go to hit him twice in the jaw. Just coo, coo. He just stands there.
All right. Flurry of blows. 2 more. I'll try to a sweeping kick. Natural 19 plus 9.
That'll hit.
All
Yeah,
right.
You turn and sweep. Try to sweep the leg.
Mm-hmm. For I roll a 1 on the dice for 9 points of damage and a stunning strike.
What's that? Con?
That is I believe it's a con save. Where is it? Oh yeah, it is a con save.
That's 20.
Yep. Make that one. All right, last hit. That one will miss with a 16.
Yeah. So punch. Nothing. He doesn't really even move. You sweep with the leg, catch him in the calf. His knee kind of goes a little bit and then straightens back out. And you try to hit him again, and it just stops. Next up is Terwin.
Upon seeing this and seeing the behavior before and just the whole pent up rage of seeing all these dragons imprisoned and especially Drax being poked and prodded like a rag doll. He's gonna rage for sure, like, and then attempt to bring down his great sword of wounding onto this guy. Maybe sever the arm that's holding the dagger to Drax's
It's a
throat.
great axe.
Mhm.
Oh, it's a great X? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It's not a dagger.
or whatever
The
it is.
whatever
I'm
blade- yeah.
going
So
to
offended you called it a dagger.
the weapon, if that's better.
Fair.
I take this sewing needle and I stab the dragon.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit,
Little bit.
and I'll just roll on here. It's gonna be 13 points of slashing damage, and then you're
Hmm?
wounded at the start of your turn. You'll take 1d4 necrotic damage on your turn, and then make a DC 15 con save every time to end the effect. But that can stack, so if I hit you again, which I have 2 attacks, I'm definitely gonna hit you again. Hopefully. That's gonna be a 24 to hit. And that's gonna be another 9 points of slashing damage. And then the necrotic damage is gonna go up to 2d4 on your turn.
All right.
And
Yeah, you slash through him. Nyx, are you still there holding the axe to the dragon?
Yeah.
Hmm? Any movement from you, Terwin?
And then I'm gonna, if I use Steel Wing, can I use that to like shove instead of damage?
It's not
Like
a,
shove
a
back?
bonus action.
Yeah.
You already used your bonus action to rage.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. I keep forgetting. All right, that's the. No, I'm gonna stay right up there. And
All right. Next up
That's
is
it.
Grace.
Do I feel like do I feel like any of my magic will work in here or just zilch?
Well, you don't know. You saw Cade reach into his pouch,
Mhm. Mhm.
and get into a stance, and then pull his rapier out.
Okay. Well, assuming I don't know that magic isn't gonna work because I don't know this. Did he say anything to Harley in his head or no?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna assume my Eldritch Blast will work because I see this dude is strong, and that's what I'm gonna go with right now because I don't really want to get too close to him. So I'm gonna beam all 3 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Nice.
That would be a 19 to hit. Oh.
Ian,
That's
do they
a-
go off?
Oh shit.
Checking something.
Okay. Because it's a cantrip.
We having fun.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
go to cast Eldritch Blast, and you go and you send it, and it's just nothing happens.
And then I'm gonna say in my head to Harley, I don't think magic works in here. So then I'm going to well, since my bardic
Is the
inspiration
psychic
is
whispers
magic.
working?
Yeah, it's the psychic whispers
So,
working.
yeah, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but whenever he dispelled it on himself to set it up again, you haven't heard him in your head yet or since.
Oh shit.
and he has also not talked to Drax.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, you didn't say
Okay.
anything.
No. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. That's okay. Great. Okay. Well, all of my bonus actions are magical, including bardic inspirations. So, I am done. I'm not moving.
All right. Next up is Harley. What would you like to do?
So useless. So depressing.
Can you give me a little layout of what's going on?
Yeah, so you're in a large chamber, large enough to hold a dragon. But Drax is in his human form, chained up, and everyone is around him in this room. The door has been locked with you and this new character inside.
Okay, so it's just us and him. That's
Yeah,
our fight.
and he has
Yep.
the axe to Drax's throat.
And I take it the orb's not working either.
Yeah, well, Cade
Well-
tried it, but you don't know.
We don't
but-
know that he tried.
Would he have seen
but-
me try to cast?
Yes, he would have seen you try to cast. Nothing happened. Look at him in the eyes like you're trying to talk to him through telepathically.
I'll just
yeah.
use
No
I cannot
recollection.
hear anyone in my head. I believe the magic has gone wonky. Which
Does
cool
he?
it
Do you
is.
say that out loud?
Yeah, I say it out loud.
Okay.
Are we attacking this guy? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you
Two
saw
of
me
your
punch
party
him.
members have hit me so far.
Yeah.
He's threatening Drax then?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anywhere for me to hide in this chamber?
No, it is an open
Smoke bomb.
square.
Just kidding. I don't have
Yeah.
smoke bomb. Try to smoke bomb. Okay, let's see what I got bonus action was. Alright, well I will pull out my very, very fancy, not battle-worn rapier that has probably been used twice. And just give a little huzzah and like do some fancy footwork and like fencing style, go up and stab the dude.
Nice. All right. Give me them attack rolls. Or attack
Just
roll.
one attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Do our magical items still have their effects?
It seems that they do.
Anything that was imbued with magic before entering seems to work. But if you cast anything inside,
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So we can't like activate stuff either? Because we haven't tried. Okay.
You haven't tried,
Was-
no?
yeah.
Well, all we saw was Grace try to cast her stuff and nothing happened. Instead of like missing, it just didn't work.
You would know that your psychic link didn't work.
Right.
Yes, you know that.
Cade tried
Yeah.
to point the orb at somebody and nothing happened, right?
Well, I
He
tried
didn't
to
take
like,
the orb out.
yeah, I didn't take it out.
He just went to grab it and
No
And
one
nothing.
saw.
We just saw him
Wait.
put his hand in his pocket.
Question for, sorry, I'll ask him my turn.
Okay, so he just okay, so I won't know anyways. Alright, let's see. Let me take my orb off. Do I still get the bonuses from the orb?
I was just
Don't
about to
hold it
ask
down.
that.
Do not get any of that.
Right, unequip. Everybody unequip your orbs.
I did.
we go.
Dan.
It's 18 to hit.
It's gonna miss.
Right. That's my
Yeah, so
turn.
you lunge
You
at
later.
him with a rapier, and he goes over his neck just a little bit and dodges out of the way.
I think when he goes to lunge at me with the rapier, I think I just throw Drax in front of it and make him
Okay.
I
stop.
think that's. I don't.
All right, yeah.
I got you.
Theatrically, that works. Yep.
I'm not gonna get tracks. I think I'll try to duck around Drax and hit him with my dagger. And do a little backhand dagger motion as I'm walking away with my bonus action.
All right.
Quit my dagger. going to be 26.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that's going to be. Points of damage.
Copy.
Because there are people. You attacked them up close, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Elondor and Terrelin.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
I'm about 10 feet away from him.
Yeah.
I'm the closest to the door because I started to go.
Next up,
I
is
started to and turned around. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Skirt around and flank with Elondor.
Okay.
I'm going to give into like the anger and transform into my lycanthrope. Does that work?
You go to transform, and you do.
Oh, really? Okay.
I
Seems
was gonna
Okay.
say that's
innate
Interesting.
It's a
stuff.
curse.
It's
works.
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
curse.
It's not.
Okay.
Different, maybe? I don't know.
Don't-
I feel like it
I
would.
mean,
you don't know what this place is warded for.
yeah, you tell me, man.
I mean, it's like a magic item. It's already in there. It's not like it's something you're creating at that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was already.
Okay, so that's my bonus action. All right, then I'm going to try to smack the fire-haired dude. It's gotta look really cool, by the way. Like in my head, I'm picturing like Blackbeard on steroids with like
Yeah, that's
flaming-
exactly what it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Thor,
I
I
was
need,
okay.
picturing Junkrat first.
Thor, I need you to draw him so I can put him in the Discord too
Oh yeah.
sometime.
New characters.
Hmm.
I'm gonna.
Bell.
All right, I'm gonna like kind of.
Unless we kill him.
Yeah,
You can try, fucker.
I'm gonna start to come at him.
we're
I'm gonna-
definitely gonna try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to yeah, I'm gonna try to hit him with my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Werewolf.
Rapier.
Roar.
Raw.
Werewolf or the rapier is a funny sight.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking needle in his
No.
hand.
15 won't hit.
No.
All right. I'm gonna try again. Nat 20.
That'll hit.
Nice. Are we? And we're just doing the regular like on D&D Beyond Nat 20 stuff, right?
No.
We do the same
It's
stuff that we
it's
do
different.
always. Yeah, so you roll. It's max damage plus rolled.
So one is max, one is rolled.
What do you roll for your damage?
D8
So it's 8
Yeah, so it's 8
plus.
plus
plus
your
a
modifier
D10, or plus
Plus-
10, plus 10.
plus 10,
So 18.
18,
and then roll a d8.
D8. Okay. I have dice now from DragonCon. Which one's an 8? That's the D8, right? Yeah. Okay.
That's a D10.
No, that's a 10.
That
10.
was a D10.
An 8 is all triangles.
Yeah, fun fact, it's the one that
Ah.
has 8 sides.
I've got it. I got it. Okay.
Are you sure?
Roll on D&D Beyond to know for sure. I never
that's
stay
a that's a
usually.
1. That's a 1.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna roll D&D Beyond from now on. Yeah.
Alright, so
19 points of piercing damage.
well, it's plus his 10 again. So it's
Yeah.
11 plus 18. So it's
Gotcha.
29?
29. Yeah.
29 points of piercing damage.
He's adding his modifier twice?
Yeah,
That's what
so,
I was asking.
so for the nat 20, you get all of your damage, and then you make it like a regular roll.
but you don't double your mod.
You don't double your
You just
mod.
The
double
modifier
dice.
is not dubbed.
Yeah.
It's doubled. It's just the dice.
Did I double the modifier? Is that what I did?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
a
he had
plus
already
one
added in the
again.
Yeah.
10.
because it's
Oh,
a
okay.
D8.
So 8 plus 8,
Alright,
16, so it'd be 26, right?
Well, you didn't roll an 8. You
Yeah,
rolled
rolled
no,
a
it's
You rolled a
18 plus
8
1.
plus 1.
It's
Yeah, so
19
Yeah.
points.
19.
You're right. You're right.
That's what I said.
My bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
19
so 19
points.
points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Any other movement from you?
No, I should have tried to get Drax out of there, but he's also chained. So
All right. Next up is Nyx.
Cool. I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage.
How does that look?
You see the headdress just completely turn to cinders, as his hair fully engulfs in flames and grows to more than twice his size.
He becomes a regular
Saiyan?
size creature into a now considered large creature.
Oh, it's this fucking one.
Is he
Ah.
finished? Oh, like
No,
big
this
is
is
this?
a big enough to hold a dragon.
Big enough to hold a dragon.
Okay,
So
good
you
point.
see this person basically engulf in flames in front of you and grow twice his size, lifting Drax up in the air with the axe held to his neck.
remember that.
Oh dear.
And I'm gonna make 2 attacks on Drax. Is he considered the restrained condition?
He is currently restrained.
Cool. I take that 2d4 at the start of my turn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
2d4 what?
The
2d4
necrotic from her
necrotic
sword.
damage.
Gotcha.
That's 5 total.
Cool. Alright, yeah, let's fuck up this dragon. That's 30 to hit.
30 hits.
Why are we doing this? Why didn't you
Chip
make a good, cool
To be the bad
character?
guy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, bro, y'all attacked me.
Y'all's
You're
decision.
the one fucking knocking him around like a fucking kicked puppy.
Pain
And
started
then
it.
that's
That's all that matters.
29 to hit.
No,
Yeah,
no.
both hit.
Chandler made this character. This was Chandler's decision. You knew what happened.
Yep. Kane just wants. I mean, Chandler just wants to be the bad guy. Really, he just wants to cause problems.
Let me know when you want Grim to go. Also.
Oh.
He goes on your turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same initiative.
So we'll do that after this, and then we'll go back
Okay.
to the top.
Okay. I would know. Does my Ember of the Fire Giant work here?
It does.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna use one of the attacks to do that. So I need everybody within 15 feet of me to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Is that everybody in the room?
Yes.
We're all within. That's a nat 20 for 24.
Cool. You save.
You said
22?
a dex saving throw?
Yeah.
Yes, dex saving throw.
22.
That saves.
26.
That'll save.
Also 26.
That'll save.
You have
Harley,
to roll for
22.
Harley, I'm guessing.
You rolled a 22.
That also saves. Cool. Then only Drax takes it. Works for me.
So sad.
You guys take 2 points of fire damage, except for Harley, and you're
I will-
not blind.
I will take 1 point of fire damage.
Hold on, read that part again.
Yeah, what?
What?
On a failed save, the creature has 1d8 takes 1d8 plus 4 fire damage and has the blinded condition until the start of your next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage only.
Yes, but is still blinded.
No, he
Shouldn't be
wouldn't
if we
take the
saved.
damage.
Yeah, no.
Takes
No,
half
yeah,
as much
says
damage
if you
only.
Save, you take half as much damage only.
Yeah, that's the only thing that happens. You take half
Yeah.
as much damage only.
You're only blind if you fail.
Yeah, because it's a flash of fire.
That's not how I read it. I'll have to hit up Jeremy Crawford about that one.
They're watching the stream. We already know this.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Cool.
So-
then
So how
I'm
much
gonna-
damage do we take if we saved?
2.
You
It's
take
still
2.
a flash of light that goes off.
I take
Yeah.
1. 1 point because I'm resistant to fire.
And he's going to take 11 points of slashing damage, as well as a d6 of necrotic. So you take 6 points of necrotic. So 17 altogether?
Jeez.
To Drax.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Are his chains attached to the wall or just to him?
To the floor.
Ah, works perfectly. I'm going to, with him in my hand, begin to burrow into the wall.
Cool.
Wait, what?
do you
What
mean
happened?
by burrow?
He takes his hands and digs
Is he
into the
leaving our
wall.
range?
Yeah, are you
With
leaving
him
in
range?
your-
Are you leaving
Yeah.
my range?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's leaving all of your ranges if you all want to take opportunity
yeah.
attacks.
You have the
Yes.
actions to still do that?
It's a
Good
movement.
reaction, bro.
It's
Reaction.
yeah.
No,
That's
it's talking
crazy.
about-
Oh no, his movement. Yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I have a burrowing speed.
Got a
Great for
natural.
you.
Yeah, I also
Alright.
did. I did not hit him.
I did. I got a
Um,
24 to hit.
Nope.
Oh,
Plus his AC
can I use
changes
my
with giant
what's
form.
my inspiration? A D20 reroll?
Yes.
Yep.
You
I can use it
if
on
you
this.
wish.
Great.
If you want to
Two
use it on
different
this
things.
reaction, you can. If you have Sentinel, that would be great. If you don't, I would suggest using it some timeouts.
Okay, I'll use it elsewhere because I don't have Sentinel. So, okay, I'll wait. Okay.
Unless you want to use it, I was just throwing that out there. It's up
No,
to you.
I'll wait. You're right. I'll wait. I'll wait. I got a 17 to hit
Miss.
with a longsword.
And Terrawin, for the first two con saves, I got a 28 and a 24.
I think that's as an action.
So take the.
Does it
negative
say as an
effect.
action?
It's
Because you
on his
just said.
turn.
Yeah, you
On
said I
his
could
no,
just.
it'll take.
Okay, so I have to take an action to stop it.
Well, okay, so no, I think you should. The way this is worded is weird because it can make a con save, or a creature within 5 feet of it can use an action to make a DC 15 Wisdom check.
Okay.
So I guess you don't have to take an action, but if someone else wanted to help you, they would take an action.
Yeah, because he's hurt, so he should be able to roll
Okay.
it.
So yeah,
on
you guys
his
are fine
turn.
then.
Yeah, so yeah, they're done. For that one
Necrotic
at least.
gone.
Well, yeah, until I hit you again in this opportunity attack.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Is Drax not chained to like the
Is
wall
it
or something?
24?
Chained
He's
to the
chained to
ground.
the floor.
Does the AC change when you go into this form or no? No? Okay. That's 11.
11 have to. Got it.
5.
The necrotic.
That's on his next turn.
Oh right, okay. Is that the end of your turn, Nyx?
Once I get it, probably about 15 feet in,
So
I'm gonna go,
as you get,
or
to
as
the
far as
wall,
I can get. When I get him taut, that's
he's
when I'm gonna
taught-
stop.
He's taught about 5 feet into the wall
Okay,
because
cool.
the chains are made not to let him be able to reach the door. The walls are closer together than the door is. The other two walls are long, so this one has a little bit of give, but it's not much. So 5 feet into the wall, it's taut.
Cool. Then I'm gonna go down, holding on to his legs.
Okay.
And just trying to choke him the fuck out.
Just want to be a bad guy.
Right. Next up is
This is business for me.
Grim.
We know it is, but
Okay.
Chandler's great.
Grim is going to try and cast Chill Touch on the big fire dude. Does it go off?
Grim kneels down and snarls as if he's trying to cast something and it does not work.
Okay. He's going to then he's gonna kind of like try to do that and kind of be like, hmm? And he's gonna kind of run up to Kate and be like, hmm. And that's it. Because yeah.
Next up is Elandor.
All right. This guy's burrowing into the wall, and then it goes down. So I'm gonna go after him.
Yeah, you run over to the wall. It's about 10 feet away. And then you look down, and Drax is being held onto by the feet at the edge of the wall, with his neck in the chains. This creature holding onto its feet below him.
Okay. I will bonus action. You see a spirally flaming dragon exit my body and start to swarm around me. Everyone is resistant to fire damage now.
Is this a spell or an innate ability?
It's aspect of the worm. It's not a it's not. I don't cast spells. It's not a spell.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think so.
Yeah, I thought this was an ability.
Yeah, it's just an aura that radiates from my body. But yeah.
I genuinely
shit.
don't know how the fuck this character is supposed to fit into our crew after this.
Wants to be the bad guy.
Yeah, it's not a spell.
I forgot Drax also takes 2 points of lightning damage.
Gotcha.
Jeez.
Drax is looking very hurt.
Then I will. Can I get down to where the person is that's holding Drax?
If you jump down the
Pulling
hole
Drax down?
that he's created.
Yeah, I'll jump down. And then take 2 hits at him.
Yeah, so you look up next and you see flying down 2 feet at you from the hole you just created, this blue fellow.
Yeah, with the aura of dragons, fire dragons swirling around me. First attack. That's a natural 18 plus 12.
That'll hit.
I'm definitely going to try and hit a stunning strike on this one. That is 13 points of cold damage. With a stunning strike.
It's 19 on the save.
Yep, that saves. Second attack. It's 24 to hit.
That hits. I'm not a monster.
Sure.
I mean, at this point,
Um,
sure seems like
Kinda
it.
look like it.
11 more points of cold damage.
Cool.
Does it look like the damage goes through that I'm attacking you with?
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's halved from rage.
No, it shouldn't be.
Not
No,
cold.
It's
Oh,
cold.
not cold.
It's not bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, slashing, piercing. Physical stuff.
I saw him grow and
Any-
I was like, oh shit.
Any other movement from you, Alondor? You want to run back up the wall to get away?
Nope, staying
Or-
right here.
Standing on his shoulders.
I'm holding myself in the burrow that he's made, and I came down with one foot on top of him, and then I tried to kick him again, and I'm just standing there holding myself on the wall.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Terwin.
So with Drax's legs, are you holding them both by, or just one? Where's your
Yeah.
other hand?
He's holding
Just down
both
in
his
the hole?
legs. He's holding both his legs with
So
one
both
hand.
the legs.
He's
With
holding
one
both the
hand.
legs with one hand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
he's a big boy.
I'm gonna
Axe-
go up
axe in
to
the other.
that and attempt to fucking.
The axe is also very
slice it
big now.
off.
My hand?
I'm gonna yes.
Okay.
What do I have to roll for like a specific, like on a specific body part? I know
You
there's
get the
something
crit.
different for
You
that.
have
That's
to
really-
crit first.
Yeah, you get the
Yeah,
crit.
that's literally a
Okay.
like what that's
I think
a
it's
what you're
called
trying
shot.
to do is a weapon of sharpness ability.
And at the beginning of the campaign, I told everybody kind of like the carnage rules. If you get a crit and you want to attempt to chop a body part off, you would then roll another d20, and if you crit again, you chop the body part off.
Oh, lame. Okay.
Totally forgot
Yeah,
about that.
that's the carnage
Um,
rule.
24 to hit.
That
So it's still going for your wrist, but like, that's all I can see of you from up here. So. That's
Are you
gonna
coming into the
be-
hole to hit me?
How deep
I
did you go?
assumed your shit was like out
I went
here.
far enough that I'm holding like Drax's person is like
How much is your movement? Because we can figure it out.
I have 40 feet of movement,
Okay, so you went
but
15
I went
to the
5
wall.
feet in and then
Yeah, 15
far
to the
down-
wall, 5 feet down, or 5 foot more. So, yeah, 15 foot to the wall, and then
No, you only-
30,
you-
30 down. So that would be 45.
Yep.
'cause if he's
So
hanging,
he's in
Drax
the
is
hole?
6 feet long, 6 feet tall.
yeah.
You went 30
Okay,
feet down.
well,
You're
Then I'm
hanging.
fucking yeeting my shit onto his head. Fucking bang.
Trying
I'm
to, I'll
jumping
try to make
down.
myself small down here.
You want then come join.
my
That's
God.
15 slashing. And then
Wait, he didn't. Austin brought up a good point. Did he have his full movement while dragging?
Yes, he did.
Drax.
Since he went a size larger, it's he didn't really become encumbered by
He's a size
You know-
larger now.
the smaller creature.
You guys are putting a lot of weight on him while he's holding Drax as well, by the way.
what the fuck else do you want us to do?
Fair enough.
Literally,
Yeah.
like have dispel
Well,
magic.
the
That'd
thing
be
is,
great.
he
You know?
can't- he
That's
can't
all
dig-
we
Have
can
it work.
fucking do.
He can't dig further than his movement, so he's not putting a lot of weight on him right now.
It's fair.
He's just pulling him down a hole.
That's
Mhm.
15 slashing, and then I'm gonna hit again. That's a crit. So I roll again to see if I crit
If you want
again.
to target for a chop,
But if that doesn't hit, then that attack is voided.
Yeah.
Completely.
yep.
Ugh, lame. Okay, whatever. Then I'm just gonna roll as crit.
It's like gambling in D&D.
It is.
You want to gamble your roll?
It is.
That's gonna be 20. Slashing.
You rolled
and
You
then-
rolled a 20.
Yeah, rolled a 20, and then you took 20 damage, and then you'll take 3d4 necrotic on your next turn.
No slashing, so I think it's halved for him.
Yeah, it's still halved, but yeah.
Cool.
Oh, all right. Next up is Grace.
I don't think I want to draw this guy.
Out of spite, you just don't want it. You know your video camera keeps going in and out, right, Chandler?
Yeah, I've noticed.
Okay, just
I'm
making
working
sure.
on it.
But it's working. It's working. That's the thing
It
that
is
matters.
working. It just
It's
keeps
not
giving the fuzzy
freezing.
lines. That's fair.
Ian,
I'll give you that.
Ian, our draft is starting right now, by the way.
Okay.
9 o'clock.
Grace, you're up.
Fantasy?
I was gonna say, I was like, is that's important? NFL draft? You should probably get on that. Okay. Well, shit, I don't know what to do because my magic is useless. Okay. Based on where I'm at, how far is dude from me? We just decided he's what, 30 feet down the hole?
$15 feet?
He is 30 feet down.
Well, shit, that is useless for me. And I'm how far from the hole itself? Because I was closest to the door. Probably, I think. Because I was leaving.
15 feet.
You're about 15 feet from the hole that he's created in the wall.
Or 20 feet from the hole, because I went back 5 feet and then down.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna, I guess, shitballs. I'm gonna, move. Okay, I'm gonna move the 20 feet to the hole, and then use my Don't I have a bow thingy? What do I have? No. Shit, I thought I had something. Don't I? Oh, I guess not. No, okay. I guess I'm gonna throw a dagger. Shit. Because I got nothing else. Nothing else is distance. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna. Mother fudger. Isn't that useless? Okay. Apparently I need to get a bow. Learn how to use a bow. Okay. Gonna throw a dagger at his head down there from up above. That's all I got. Shit. That's a 18 to hit.
That'll miss.
Yeah, you see a dagger just fly down past you, stick into the dirt.
Okay, great. I have nothing else. That is it. That's all I can do. I'm just watching from above now.
Next up is Harley.
Super useless at the moment. I was gonna say he can't. I don't think he can play right now, but
That's all right. I'm looking at stuff that
Okay.
he would do.
how much of Drax is exposed? He asked.
Harley is you can't see any of Drax unless you get up to the hole, because the chain is just dipped over just enough, and it's around his neck. I was gonna say, Harley, you notice that where the chain is planted into the stone, you could potentially try and pry it out there, even though the chain is magical. It's not magically connected to the chamber.
I'm a dummy. I didn't even think about that. That was his thought. Great. He likes that idea.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna roll an attack
Shit, I
for
didn't
you,
think about that. That was
or
dumb.
you can roll it if you want on the on hitting the connection point. No, it's like a chain anchored to the stone in the ground. The picking area would be around Drax's neck.
Hmm.
But you recall from getting Drax out in the first place that his had to be dispelled. And these look very similar.
He'll grab his crowbar.
Okay, yeah, cool. He's gonna grab his crowbar and start to pry, and he's gonna wait. He's gonna call over to you, Grace, and ask you for help to come help pry this chain loose.
I'll for sure be doing that on my next turn.
All right. Next up is Cade.
I'm gonna hear him as well,
Okay.
and I'm
Yep.
going to rush over
Run back
and
over there.
yeah, and help him because I haven't moved since he went and dug into the place. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
should be pretty close.
So give me a strength check at advantage.
Check. Okay. 15.
That was at advantage.
Yeah.
You go to pry and you feel it move. These are some long bolts in here. You do budget some though.
Okay. I think that's my action.
Yeah, that's your action.
Yeah.
Anything that Grim wants to do?
Can he pull on it?
Yeah, Grim's gonna. I'm gonna. I'm gonna motion the Grim. Be like, come on.
Yeah, he'll come over and grab onto the chain like a tug of war rope and start to pull. Give me a strength check for him.
All right. Because his strength is higher than mine.
Great.
All right. So he's gonna. That is 18.
18, yeah. It budges a bit more, but it's not quite free yet.
Shit. All right.
DC is just a little higher for this. Next up is going to be Nyx.
Tarot-in.
Yeah.
Roll your 3d4.
Your
Your
damage.
necrotic damage.
Oh.
So I was like, what?
6.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and make those con saves before I forget.
I think you only have to make one.
Gotcha. Not with a 10, I don't think.
No. Not gonna make
Cool. This works for me anyways. If I'm gonna go out in a fucking hole, then I'm gonna go out in style. I'm going to reckless attack. As a bonus action, I'm going to throw Drax straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And have him hit the top of it and then fall back down. Which that would just be normal falling damage.
How big is the hole? You're what? What did you decide? You were 30 feet down?
If I'm on his shoulders, can I not attempt to catch Drax?
Have you used your reaction?
Not this round. I did use it last round
yeah,
for an
yeah, you can,
opportunity attack.
You can attempt to grab him.
Okay.
So, okay. This is my mighty impel feature.
Trying
Right.
to impale him into the ceiling?
But he can make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, you can
Good God.
yeah, you can make your reaction at disadvantage to see if you grab him.
Okay.
He failed his strength saving throw.
Cool.
Is this a plot for Chandler to get rid of Drax? Because, like, he's just, like, sick of us having to drag him around. That's
No,
what I
not at
feel
all.
like. I feel
That's
like Chandler
fair.
has a vendetta against Drax.
I only got a 10.
Yeah, no. You don't catch it in time to be able to realize what's going on as Drax flies up past you.
I'm a large creature, so I'm 10 by 10.
Yeah, 10 by 10. It's a 10 by 10 hole that goes 30 feet down.
Hence the reason people fit in it along with you.
Mm-hmm.
So is that just a d6 falling damage?
Yeah, so you throw him. How far do you throw him with the impale? There's 15 feet, right?
So I can move them to a space I can see within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet, right.
So
Okay,
just to where he hits the top of where I dug and then just falls back down.
Yeah, so it's from where he is to the top is 20 feet because you're about 10 feet tall. So
Okay.
it'd be 20 feet to the top and then come back down.
So 2d6.
2d6.
That's 5 points of falling damage. And now I'm going to make my reckless attacks. It's 19. And a 17. That's going to be... Because it's my hole.
He's looking at the logistics of this
Yeah.
Yeah.
and questioning the
Wondering.
possibility. It's a
Fucking
magical hole. Let it
crunching on
go.
my Bane.
No, it's not.
It's not a magic.
Everything he's doing is going up. So all of Nyx's movement has been putting stuff either back up the hole or pulling stuff down the hole. There hasn't been any side to side movement.
So there's
of-
room for his arms to go up and down, apparently.
Yes,
He's
because
just hammering.
how else do you dig a hole?
I'm just making sure, clarifying. He can move
Yeah.
his arms freely up and down. There's enough space on the, to move.
It's a 10
Yeah,
by
going
10
side to side is not going to work, but all of the stuff that he's done has been vertically.
Okay.
That's going to be a
Gotcha.
d12 plus 2d6 plus 7. That's 13.
Yeah, swinging like this. He threw him up in the air. You take an axe and you go. Shit.
13, 18. $24 points of damage for the first attack.
All right, you come stand above me, and I'll shove an axe up at you and see if it hurts you or not.
I think what he's asking is, will it do the full damage? You're not like
Like, you're trying to-
swinging it.
Like, how do you bring it straight up? Like, is it? It's a valid question. Like, you're not going this way because you said it's not vertical, so you're just sliding it up past yourself.
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
It's still like a. It's on a pole.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Who are you hitting?
Austin refuses to imagine this.
This
you're
is
using
all
it
still
with
against
one-handed?
Drax. I don't have hold of him anymore. I threw him.
Threw it.
Where did he land? I thought he went back in the hole.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got James.
So now he's just hanging in the hole.
Yeah.
I'm following. Sorry, I didn't understand that. Okay.
It's more movement to dig around himself to get it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he has it right now. So however much movement he wants to take, he's got it to do. He's got 40 feet of
Austin has
movement.
become a
Just
carve-
grasping
to
on
carve out
straws
a
for Drax's
40-foot
life.
hole if he wants to right now.
So that's 24 and 16.
Don't make me fight my brother.
I mean, he does basically have free movement through the earth.
So that's
Yeah.
40 points of damage total to Drax.
He's trying to kill Drax.
Drax goes limp.
Dead.
Did he go limp on the first one or the second one?
The second one.
Okay.
Like he might be, to the rest of you, might be still hurt from his encounter this morning.
Damn.
Oh yeah, he probably wouldn't have had time to heal yet.
Mm-hmm. Coolio.
He should have had a rest, right?
No, he's been in a
I
small
mean-
jail cell with no rations,
fair.
naked,
That's fair.
beat to
It's
shit.
not really restful. Not
Yeah.
not quite.
Fair enough.
You know.
Da-da-da. Action, bonus action. Now I'm going to move. More into the wall, away from the initial hole I dug.
Mm-hmm.
So you can take your opportunities.
Anybody that's next to him, that's Alondor and Terwin.
Yep.
Mhm. So I'm going to go 10 feet that way. 20 feet up.
So the aura that I have around me, you only hit Drax, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The aura, I believe, okay, never mind. Well, on the first one, Drax could have expended a D8 to damage you
But
as a reaction, but
he's not.
I mean, is he
Take-
fully
I forgot.
conscious to begin with?
Four
Yeah.
points of fire damage, Nyx.
Which is like 0 because he's
2.
fire resistant.
2 points. All right. And mine was 19 to hit.
19 will hit exactly.
Oh shit. All right.
Then 23. So yeah.
Oh,
That's 11 slashing, and then another d4, so it'll be 4d4 on your next turn.
18 points of cold damage, and can I stunning strike?
On the reaction?
If you have the key points,
Yeah, I have the key points.
Fuck,
Still
need to play monk.
Oh, I think you got me on that one. 11.
Yep, it's 12.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You are stunned.
yeah, you start to move away, and you take your movement, and you get 2 hits on you, and you're now currently stunned. Back to the top of the rounds, behind you, Cade and Harley, you hear the door open, and about 25 people flood into the room.
Weren't fighting me, baby. You're fighting the clock.
Yep. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Great. This is great.
Shit, we're not prepared for that at all.
Why?
Y'all attacked me, bro.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
did.
Cade! Cade!
He didn't attack
What do
anybody.
you do when that happens to your friend? If I saw someone treating Chandler like that, you bet your ass I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You guys could have said, okay, hold him here. We'll go get the money. We'll be back with it and come back and pay
Yeah,
for it.
We were
Cade?
trying to
Literally,
deliberate
all-
that.
Trying to.
All he said was, you guys have been quiet for too long. You've been sitting there for like 18
And
minutes
then you
switchboarding.
You tried to push us out.
Yeah, do it outside, not next to the merchandise.
Cade
And
had to go and.
Cade made a stance and then pulled a rapier on me. So I was like, okay, dragon's worth more dead anyways. And then you hit me.
Yep.
Don't act like I'm the bad guy. I'm defending myself.
You are the bad guy, though.
No,
You have
Thanks.
you have
Chandler.
merchandise
Chandler
that
is
are
the problem
living,
here.
sentient
I'm
beings
not-
and treating them like shit. That's the bad guy.
You don't know anything about my character.
Yeah, no, I have to when you're treating a fucking living being like that.
He's not a
Okay,
living
guys,
being.
we're
Ugh.
all
A dragon poacher, Austin said.
I'm not
guys,
a dragon poacher. I'm a
we're all
scavenger.
pretty. We're all pretty, okay?
Oh my god.
Things work differently out in the Great Sand Sea,
Yeah.
baby.
Plus,
Nix is doing a job. He's been hired to do
Plus-
something. He's gonna do it.
if that dampening field, which we didn't know about, was not there, this would have been
We'd be
done
dead.
way
That's what I
sooner.
got to say about you, Austin. And another one.
Make
Make a fun
friendship.
friendship
Yes.
guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he
All about
has
pushing
many
people away.
he has many qualities that you guys like. You just found him in his worst one.
Yeah.
But to
Yeah.
him, he's doing a job. And he's gonna
And
do it.
So are we, saving our friend.
That's not a job.
It sure is to us.
I don't know. You guys assaulted me.
You did things worth assaulting.
That's fair.
Threatening life.
First with a rapier.
No,
Oh, you put the axe up first.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
Well-
you had it first.
That's the
Well, to be
only.
fair, he's our property.
Well, how did I know you weren't attacking me?
Win.
I didn't know you weren't going to attack me.
Yeah, it's up to his neck, bro.
Fuck slavers and poachers and all of them.
Which he is neither.
It
We
was
don't
a
know that.
kettle. It was,
Really?
Acquirer, what did you call yourself?
it was a boiling kettle anyway. Us being down there, something was gonna pop
mean,
off.
Something's gonna happen. Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, Alistar tried to save this fat fuck, and look at him now.
Oh.
He got
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fun
Lord.
times.